Definitely compensation is
Gracia due to
ex
traveling.
gratia. He's master in that. No, I know his name से मुझे जानी होली.
एथरी मोटी इंस्ट्रक्शन आनी से जो बलांगीर एडवोकेट जो से ଗୋଟେ fraud କରିଥିଲେ ସେ ତାର ଗୋଟେ ତ
ସେତେ ବେଶୀ ଆସୁନାହାନ୍ତି ନହେଲେ ସିଏ ତ ଆଗ ଆସିବା କଥା ଲୋକ ସେ ହଁ fraud କଣ ଅଛି ବୋଧେ let's see who is that fraudulent man. Last time it 2 weeks time to file the counter. ଆପଣ ଫାଇଲ କାଉଣ୍ଟର ତ ଫାଇଲ କରିନାହାନ୍ତି ଷ୍ଟେଟ
ନାଇଁ ମୁଁ ଏଥରେ କହିଥିଲି ଯୋଉ ଇନକ୍ୱାରି କରିବା ପାଇଁ ମୁଁ ତହସିଲଦାରଙ୍କୁ ଗୋଟେ କହିଥିଲି ସେ କରି ତ ଏଥରେ
କାଇଁ ନାଇଁ ତ ଏଥିରେ ଏମିତି
ନାଇଁ ଆସିନି ସେ ରିପୋର୍ଟଟା ଆସିନି
ନାଇଁ ଅର୍ଡର ଏମିତି ନାଇଁ ତ ଅର୍ଡର କାଇଁ କୋଉ ଅର୍ଡର ଲେଖା अच्छा इम्प्लीमेंट आए तहसीलदार
ହଁ ସେଇଟା ବୋଧେ
कल्याण
ଗୋଟେ
सिंह
ଅଛି
कल्याण सिंह डिस्ट्रिक्ट रायगढ़ एटा को बलांगीर डिस्ट्रिक्ट
implement ସେ ଗୋଟେ ଏଥରେ noting is IA for implement not filed as per order number 3 dated 14/9/2023 a memo for
this is
change
something
of
else you are saying.
Yeah.
This is a different matter. This is a different matter. Okay,
Kalyan
non appears for the petitioner. List the matter on 2nd July. Next.
52.
Second night. 10 July. 10 July. 52.
Report was just senior division, someone put to inquire and submit a report.
What is this matter?
Right.
There is a functioning of the
My
garage.
is functioning, urgently.
Oh, acha. So what happened? The report, you got the report? The garage has not been functioning for the last 4 or 5 years, sir. So this is the report given by the magistrate. ଆଉ ମୁଁ କାହାକୁ ବିଶ୍ୱାସ କରିବି ଆପଣ କିଛି ବି ଆପଣଙ୍କର କ୍ଲାଏଣ୍ଟ ଆସିକି କହିଦେବ ଆପଣ ବିନା ଇଏରେ ମୁଁ କେମିତି ତାକୁ ବିଶ୍ୱାସ କରିବି
Covered one କରି କାମ
sir, it is not going on, sir. Garage has been closed for the last 5 years. There is nothing, there is no disturbance at all. Unnecessary. Your client is unnecessarily creating problem. Like as per the report submitted by the senior civil judge Sambalpur. After report after visiting the spot, the said report is extracted here and below. In view of the above report, the contention raised by the petitioner is ill-founded and no case is made out and dismissed.
ଟିକେ ଦେଖିପାରିବେ
ଆଉ କିଛି ଶୁଣିବିନି ଯୋଉ ମିଛ କଥା ମୁଁ ଶୁଣିନି ଥରେ ଗୋଟେ ଆଗ ଥରେ ରିପୋର୍ଟ ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ କଲା ଆପଣ ମାନିଲେନି ମୁଁ ଗୋଟେ ଜୁଡିସିଆଲ ଅଫିସରକୁ ଆପଏଣ୍ଟ କଲି ତାକୁ ବି ମାନିବିନି ମୁଁ କାହାକୁ ମାନିବି ତାହେଲେ
ମୁଁ ଖାଲି ଦେଖିଥାନ୍ତି ଆଗ
କିଛି ନାହିଁ ନଥିଙ୍ଗ ବେକାର କେସ୍ ଆପଣ କ୍ଲାଏଣ୍ଟଟା ଅନନେସେସରି ଗୋଟେ ଥାନ୍ତି ଓଭର ସ୍ମାର୍ଟ ଲୋକ ସେଟା ହଉଛି ଓଭର ସ୍ମାର୍ଟ ପିପଲ ଛାଡ
vehicle loan, my lord. I will serve a copy to the Ramchandra Panigrahi. He is not here perhaps. I will serve a copy, my lord.
First time?
First time.
Learn concept of the petitioner. Submit that. No, not first time.
No, second
Already
time.
the second time. This is second time.
With me, my lord. He is not here, my lord.
He is every day here.
No, my lord. He is not.
He is every day here. You have not given copy for the
No,
last.
my lord. Your lordship,
April ମାସରୁ ଆପଣ copy ଦେଇନାହାନ୍ତି. Every day he is here.
I will serve a copy, my lord. Your lordship day after tomorrow, Monday.
ନା କାହିଁକି ଆପଣଙ୍କ ହିସାବରେ ମୁଁ ଡେଟ୍ ଦେବି ଆପଣ ଟାଇମ କପି ସର୍ଭ କରିବେ
ଆପଣଙ୍କ ହିସାବରେ
look, learned counsel of the petitioner is yet to serve a copy on Mr. Ramachandra Panigrahi, who is the learned counsel for the IndusInd Bank Limited, Bhubaneswar. The petitioner is granted 1 week time to serve the copy on him. List the matter on 9th July. Next.
Item 54.
54.
54 in yesterday's case, your lords, the truck owners election case.
Which
Your
for the-
lordship wanted
which for the
instruction.
Petitioner की, whatever. Petitioner गए.
Very important case for me.
Very important case है तो petitioner
ତା
कर
ପାଇଁ
दिया.
ତା ପାଇଁ
हाँ, very important case.
କାହିଁକିନା ତା ପାଇଁ ତାର ଭୋଟିଂ
ଆଧାର
ଲିଷ୍ଟ
ଅଛି,
ନା ନାହିଁ।
Touter ମାନେ case file. author ଡାକି ଦବ. Next,
Item 55.
55.
From 55 years, all the earlier order on 6/5/2024 and disposed of on 21 May 2024. But again, I order
Why is come?
the timeline matter where the order was passed, recall and only
हाँ,
file a depends on which shall be considered. That was
I file it. I copy.
IA का था dispose of it. IA was filed for recall of the earlier order.
Let him. बोलने लगी जी, बोले. ठीक, लगा.
order କିଛି ନାହିଁ ତ, ଖାଲି
H.
adjourn ହେଇଛି। ଖାଲି plain adjourn ହେଇଛି।
କେବେ?
25 ଜୁନ।
ଏଇଟା କଣ ପାଇଁ ଆଇଲା?
ଏଇଟା recalling of
Recalling.
state file କରିଥିଲା।
Non APS for the state file कर.
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
Yes, where
तो अपन कौन file कर सकते?
yours is passed in order referring to an earlier order passed in a writ petition that was confined to that case, that particular petition only. Showing that order on the first date of hearing, yours we allowed that writ petition, this writ petition. So we filed a recall application. And because that referred order is not applicable to this case, then the judgment in persona. So yours will recall that also. And further,
So you are not judgment in RAM,
no,
persona.
yours will refer that.
Your lordship, with that Tapaswini route and the Narayan
That-
Sukla's
that-
case, your lordship directed, this is only in respect of these 40
Ah,
people.
right.
What happened thereafter, number of series of cases
No,
were
that
filed.
I have said, considering that you can consider the representation government
yes.
channel jaha kariyo, that's
That order
why.
was passed.
At a best case for representation only.
That order was passed in open court on 20.
ଏଇଟା କଣ ଚାହୁଁଛନ୍ତି?
ଏମାନେ ସବୁ cover କରିକି ଆସିକି ପଳେଇଲେ dispose of କରିକି fresh admission ରେ। Other peoples.
ଏଇଟା କଣ କରିବା ତାହେଲେ?
এটা representation disposal.
ସେ representation dispose
Same
order କରିଥିଲେ କିନ୍ତୁ order ଟା ବୋଧେ wrongly ଦେଖାଯିବ।
Order?
Yes. 21/5/24 order ହେଇଥିଲା। My
Simply
order
adjourn କିଛି order ହେଇନି, ଖାଲି adjourn ହେଇଛି। ତ opposite party ଆସୁନି। Let the opposite party come. ନହେଲେ ସେ ଭାଇ ତାଙ୍କ notice ହେଇଯାଇଛି ନା, complete.
ନାଇଁ petitioner
ସେ
petitioner
petition।
ନା
ଆଚ୍ଛା petitioner ହିଁ ନାହିଁ ନା, let
IA ଟା disposal IA ଟା disposal ହେଇନି।
ଆସୁ ସେ ଆସୁ ନା, petitioner ଟା ଆସୁ. Let them petitioner.
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
Non appears for the petitioner, list the matter on ଲଗେଇଦେବ. 28 ଲଗେଇଦେବ. 28. Next.
Item 56.
May it please your lordship. My lord, in these items, these arise out of
ଏଇଟା କି
OPID cases, and this honorable court has been monitoring the entire development of the projects, my lord. My lord, in this way, we have filed one IA bringing to your lordship's notice, kind notice, the developments at flag I, my lord.
I, flag I.
Yes, my lord. I 729 of 2024.
I. कितने बड़ फैला है?
At page, at. Question.
Flag I. For it is flag Z, A, C, आगे पछे कि कौन है? और धा Z आगे एटा पछे एटा कौन?
Sir, bail record type की बोल रहे हैं।
ହେଲା ଯେ ଏ ହବନି ସ୍କାନିଂ ତ ଠିକରେ କର ଏଟା ସିରିଏଲ ରହିବ ନା ସ୍କାନିଂ କଲା ବେଳେ
Page 10, annexed to 34 series.
I got 729 I number 729
आगे।
Yes, my lord.
Yes, my lord.
Yes.
what is this I
Page,
Page 10, my lord. Annexer 34 series.
You have been granted interim bail on which date?
Pardon, my lord?
He is an interim bail.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, yes, my lord.
He has been on interim bail.
Last,
since-
last order was
9/5/2024.
9/5/2024.
2000?
24, my lord. 9/5. 9/5/2024.
No, what is this IA for?
I is to show the link to lordship's kind notice. The developments, how the project has been working, how the customers have been settled and
How many more customers are to be paid back?
My lord, at page 10 of the IA, my lord, Annex 34 series, we have given
Page 10, page 10.
yes, my lord.
Page
Of that
10, my
IA,
lord.
of that IA.
Yes, what is this page 10?
number of customers and payment made by them, 207, my lord.
No, out of how many 207?
My lord, we have
196.
given the list, my lord. We are 196. They have been already settled.
And how many are remain to be settled?
My lord, 11. That
11.
I have given.
11, only
Category
11? Anybody
Yes,
appearing
Yes,
in
ma'am.
the opposite party? Opposite party?
OPID, my lord, EOW.
Hey, Nandi.
Tiki Bhuya was appearing, my lord.
Mr. Bhuya
Vivekananda Bhuya.
is to appear for EOW.
Mr. Bhuya, you have, can you?
Okay.
Sir, can I take at 2 p.m. At 3 p.m.? Let
My lord, I have a fixed case after launch, my lord.
day after
Can-
tomorrow. Day after tomorrow.
Day after tomorrow, yes, my lord.
2 p.m.
2
2
p.m.
PM?
Yes, ma'am.
In the
Yes,
meantime, Mr. Bhuya could inform.
Will inform Mr. Bhuya.
Please inform him.
I will inform also, Mr.
Day
Bhuya.
after tomorrow at 2 p.m.
Obliged.
Mr. Das, you are appearing in this matter.
Yes, I am appearing for the finance director. My friend is for the director.
Okay.
Yes.
So let it come on day after tomorrow.
Yes,
Because
I will
others-
inform. I will inform Mr. Bhuya.
Yes.
I undertake to inform.
ठीक है 2 p.m.
My lord, interim order to
Interim order to
Continue.
continue. Interim order to continue.
Obliged.
Next.
in all the cases. my lord.
In all the cases.
Yes.
Okay.
Item 57.
57. Non-APS. Yes, that is see.
Again,
You are there.
ଏଥିରେ interim bail ଯାଇଥିଲି surrender certificate ଟା ଦେଇନାହାନ୍ତି।
ସେଥିପାଇଁ କିଏ ଆସିନାହାନ୍ତି ଇଣ୍ଟ୍ରି ମୋଡ ଗଲେ ସରଣ ସଡ଼ନରେ ଆଉ ଦେଖା ଦିଅନ୍ତିନି ତାପରେ ଗାୟବ
ବାପା ପୁଅଙ୍କୁ ଜିଭ ଆଉ ଗଳା କାଟିଥିଲେ ଯୋଉ ସେ ମାର୍କଟା
ଇଣ୍ଟରମିଡିଏଟ ଯାଇଛି ଇଣ୍ଟରମିଡିଏଟ ଯାଇଛି ଇଏ ଗାୟବ ହେଇଯିବ ଆଉ ଯାଇନଥିବ ଆଉ ପକ୍କା ଇଏ ରିଟର୍ନ କରିନଥିବ ଲଗ the petitioner has not submitted the surrender certificate before this vote. Non-appeals for the petitioner letter. List the matter day after tomorrow. 28. Next,
28
58.
28.
Okay, in item 58, your lordship granted interim bail for a month. I have surrendered yesterday, but certificate I have not yet obtained, my lords.
You have surrendered.
Yes.
Next, when do you want next?
Day after tomorrow, if your lordship keeps it, my lords, I'll file the surrender certificate. and
2nd July कर दीजिए.
Lordship can hear.
2nd July कर दीजिए.
2nd July, my lords, it will be a little difficult for me because those death reference cases I have there. I have added
Third-
on them to next week.
Third,
I see, ପରଦିନ ରହୁ
ପରଦିନ ବି ଆମର ଡିଷ୍ଟ୍ରିକ୍ଟ ଜଜ୍ କନଫରେନ୍ସ ତ ଦୁଇଟା ପରେ ହେଇପାରେ।
Friday.
ପରଦିନ ଫ୍ରାଇଡେ ନୁହେଁ କି? ଓ ସରି, ଆଚ୍ଛା ଠିକ ଅଛି। 27 ତାହେଲେ ଥାଉ, ଠିକ ଅଛି। I thought ଠିକ ଅଛି। Next,
Item 59,
59. 59. Nandi. Non-appeals for the petitioner. List the matter. 4th July. Next,
item 60,
60,
My lord, I am for the State Bank of India.
60.
I am appealing the opposition at 2.
କିଏ? ଆଜ୍ଞା ଅପୋଜିଟ ପାର୍ଟି 2 ମାନେ କିଏ ପାର୍ଟି ନା ବି କହିବେ
Opposite party
ପ୍ଲିଜ। ସବୁବେଳେ କହୁଛି
Sandeep
Kumar
Patnaik.
ହଁ
Sandeep Kumar Patnaik.
ସେ ପାର୍ଟି ସେ ମାନେ ପାର୍ଟି
Is opposite party. Opposite party 2. I am
ସାର୍
appealing-
କିଏ ସେ ପ୍ରାଇଭେଟ ଅପୋଜିଟ ପାର୍ଟି
Private.
କହୁନାହାନ୍ତି। ଏତେ କଣ ପ୍ରାଇଭେଟ ଅପୋଜିଟ ପାର୍ଟି ତ କହିବେ ଆମେ ଅପୋଜିଟ ଟୁ ପ୍ରାଇଭେଟ ଅପୋଜିଟ ପାର୍ଟି ଖତମ।
Opposite party number 1, State Bank of India.
What is the issue? What is the issue, sir?
Percent of the amount deposited in the DC nominee account. Account
You are
transfer.
the nominee.
I am the first nominee.
You are the nominee.
He approached the bank.
Who is the deceased?
This is the mother.
Mother. You are the only son,
3 sons.
3 sons. You are the nominee.
Nominee.
So divide among yourselves. What is the problem?
The chair challenged the order of the bank. Kindly see.
କଣ ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କ କଣ କହିଲା କି?
Bank advised to take legal step.
ହଁ କଣ ଭୁଲ କହିଲା? ଠିକ ତ କହିଲା। ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କ କଣ ଭୁଲ କହିଲା? ଲିଗାଲ ଷ୍ଟେପ କହିଲା। ଯାଆନ୍ତୁ ଇଏ ଯଦି ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଭିତରେ ଡିସ୍ପ୍ୟୁଟ ଅଛି ଯାଇକିରି ପାର୍ଟିସନ ସୁଟ୍ ଫାଇଲ କରନ୍ତୁ। ସେଠୁ ଅର୍ଡର ନେଇକି ଆସନ୍ତୁ ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ଦେଇଦେବ।
The petitioner to do that.
This court doesn't find any infirmity in the order passed by the bank. Court order ଟା dated କୁହନ୍ତୁ। Order କୁହନ୍ତୁ।
Paid annexer.
Annexer?
Annexer 5 at page 18.
Annexer 5. The petitioner challenges कि bank ଆସିଛି ନା
No.
ଆପଣ petitioner challenges the order passed by the bank order dated 26/9/2023 wherein the bank has advised the petitioner and other brothers to take legal step for division of the deposited amount through legal methods for apportionment of the said amount. This court doesn't find any infirmity in the order passed by the bank, accordingly dismissed. ठीक है? Next.
item 61,
You want corporation?
I have filed a miscase for modification.
Why modification?
My lord, I have filed the medical prescriptions of petitioner number 3, wife of the petitioner number 3. But inadvertently, my lord, I have mentioned petitioner number 2. For that reason,
What is that?
Interim bill for 1 month.
interim bail,
Well,
your
about
lordship has
visit-
granted for wife's treatment.
Acha.
I have filed the medical prescription of wife of petitioner number 3. But I have written in my petition that petitioner number 2.
Who has been granted bail? Two or
Petition number
three?
2 granted interim bail.
So you should have written 2,
No,
3.
3.
Yes. 3 and
କାହାକୁ
because
ବ୍ରେଲ ଦରକାର ଥିଲା?
petition number 3 କୁ ଦରକାର ଥିଲା
2 ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି।
Yes.
ଆପଣ 2 ର ଦେଇଥିଲେ ଡକ୍ୟୁମେଣ୍ଟ।
ନା 3 ର ଦେଇଥିଲି
3 ର ଦେଇଥିଲେ?
yes
2 ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି by
Two.
mistake।
and
modify କରି 3 କରିଦେବା।
and another thing is paragraph 6
Hmm.
the
ଆପଣ ଗୋଟେ କାମ କରୁନାହାନ୍ତି, ଅର୍ଡର ରେ ଯୋଉଟା ପେନସିଲ ସେଟାକୁ ଦେଇ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ।
paragraph 3 ଅଛି petition number 2 ର ନାଁଟା ରହିଯାଇଛି ସେଟା 3 number
ଲେଖି ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ନା, ପେନସିଲ ରେ ଲେଖି ଦେଇ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ, ସେଣ୍ଡ କରିଦେବେ। It's a
I'm giving-
typographical that happens.
Okay.
Next,
item 62,
62. 62 non-APS.
The extension of time disposal case time,
Order for the time grant, like, with the time also.
2 months. Item 63,
63. What gaps?
requisite file करना है.
Petitioner has not filed the requisite, not yet filed the requisite. Accordingly, 1 week time is granted to file the requisite, failing which the criminal revision petition shall be dismissed without reference to this court. Next,
Item 64,
64,
I am for the opposite party. now.
which for the petitioner?
Mr. Sarangi Lanet, senior counsel was appearing. Probably under impression that matter is not being taken up.
None appears for the petitioner.
ନାଇଁ କରନ୍ତୁନି ଟିକେ ଟାଇମ ଦେଇଥାନ୍ତୁ ତାଙ୍କୁ ସେ ବୋଧେ
Sir, ମୁଁ sorry ନି ନା ଆପଣ ଶୁଣିଲେ ମୋ
So
order ଟା
sorry.
ନ ଶୁଣି କାଇଁ ଏତେ
ଭୁଲରେ କହିଲି।
ଅଧୈର୍ଯ୍ୟ ହଉଛନ୍ତି? Let me complete.
ଆଜ୍ଞା ଭୁଲରେ କହିଦେଲି
ମୁଁ actually ସବୁବେଳେ ଗୋଟେ chance ଦିଏ I never dismiss simply on ଗୋଟେ ଇଏରେ ସବୁବେଳେ ଦେଖିବେ
ମୁଁ
ଦୁଇଟା
ତଳେ
ପିଲା-
କଥା ହେଇକି ଆସିଲି ତ ମୁଁ
ନା,
ସେଥିପାଇଁ
ନା, ନା, ନା. So none appears for the petitioner. This is the matter on 2nd July. 2nd. Next,
item 65,
55.
Unna Sahu, name of those name is reflected what they have filed the.
2012 matter.
My lordship recent yesterday filed the wakalatnama. We have sought for instruction. In matter of my lordship, there's some wrong amounts have been debited from the account of the OSIC in the year 1984. Tapare my lordship, even though the section 18 of
What do you want today? You have
But,
filed wakalatnama yesterday. You are saying तापर कहबो एते argument कला पर कहबो मैं टाइम नै भी फाइल करिवि जोटा कहबो
I seek for time to file the
बस
counter.
सीधा कहबो एते आर्ग्यू काहे करछ ताले एते आर्ग्यू करे टाइम दी वेस्ट में एटा
आदमी को नहीं खाली कहूथली कौन के
हवा वेस्ट करनी बहुत वैल्यूएबल चीज आउ किछि दिन हवा भी मिलिबनी विल बी क्राइंग फॉर गुड एयर एडी बाहर करनी बेसी जते दरकार हेते बाहर हला सो दिस द मैटर ऑन केबे 22nd July. July. Let him file. You file your counter and rejoinder if any to be filed within that time. हला pleading be completed लिखि दुछि मु हला आपण वेला कला पर दे देबे तम petitioner to file the counter by 10th July and serve a copy of the counter to the opposite party. Is आपण petitioner? Sorry, counter by the opposite party bank na?
Yes,
But
my
bank?
lordship.
Bank
Yes.
and file serve the copy on the counsel for the petitioner and the gender if any may be filed within a week thereafter. Hala, this is the matter on or 10 July. 10 July it is 16 ta 22 कोइली 22 कोइली 22 कोइली Next.
22 July sir.
22 July अपन रिजेंडर जा फाइल कर
Counter देले मु रिजन कर देबे.
हां रिजेंडर काउंटर दे कॉपी टे देबे हला एडवांस कॉपी निहाती समझते कहंदी दलाल को
You should have clearly called.
अच्छा वेरी गुड live up to your words live up to your words next
item 68,
68
Your lordship last time wanted this instruction that how many posts are vacant, sanction posts. So,
what is the matter about
It is not going to continue as a tax collector. Typically with the advertisement which is made by one to this.
sorry ठीक है स्लो कहंतु एते स्पीड में बुझी पारेनी
All right. But petition has been continuing as a tax collector under
टैक्स कलेक्टर अंडर
under OP number 3 with the
ये से ओपी नंबर 3
Khandapara NAC. my lord.
हां कोई ना
And
अंडर खंडपड़ा एनएसी
yes, my lord. He is continuing since
जेते
1990.
ओपी कम कहबे एते भलो पूरा डायरेक्ट कहंतु
Direct, all right,
अभ्यास
all right.
कर
Let's
अभ्यास
select
कर
all right. So far as that continuation of the petitioner is of 27,793 as a tax collector and has been continuing as such. And thereafter, my lord, the authorities, even if they made a representation to the authorities and also the
what
executive
you
officer
want
also,
you
my
want
lord,
regular
yes, much obliged to that extent, my lord.
my lord,
For
instruction.
regularization.
but they don't have post
Yes, to that extent, my lord, additional affidavit I have filed to clarifying to that extent, my lord, kindly see.
Just a minute.
What
You have worked for how many years?
93, from 93, near 31 years,
93 you have
31
to
years,
continue.
near about 31 years,
As a tax collector,
not obliged.
tax collector.
Yes, sir.
So 93 to up to till today you have, you have,
I am continuing.
you have continued.
Yes, my lord.
So,
instruction ଅଛି
ଆପଣଙ୍କର
ସେଇ ଜାଗାରେ ଗୋଟେ ପୋଷ୍ଟ ନାହିଁ କିନ୍ତୁ
କେତେ
ଅଲ ଓଭର ଓଡିଶାରେ ପୋଷ୍ଟ ଅଛି ଆପଣ କହିଥିଲେ ମୁଁ ଆଣିଛି instruction।
but ଏଟା all over ଓଡିଶାରେ କେମିତି ହବ? ଯୋଉ
ହଁ
ଜାଗାରେ
ସେଇଟା ସେ ଜାଗାରେ ନାହିଁ
can't be
ଆଉ ତାଙ୍କ
another
ତାଙ୍କ appointment ଯୋଉ time ରେ
Yes, ma'am.
ଆପଣ municipality
Yes, ma'am.
what is your stand?
is
When already intimation to government, there is sanction post କରିବେ government ଉପରେ depend.
କେତେଟା sanction post ଅଛି NSC ରେ?
ଗୋଟେ ଅଛି.
ଗୋଟେ somebody is there,
Yes.
only one post in one NSC.
Yes.
Then how could this other person be against sanction post ବୋଲି କହୁଛନ୍ତି ସେ? sanction post ଯଦି ଥିଲା ତାର ଗୋଟେ କେମିତି ହେବ?
sanction board against
Already intimation ଆମେ କରିଦେଇଛୁ sanction post government
ତ ଶୁଣନ୍ତୁ intimation କରିଦେଲେ କି ଆପଣ ହାତ ଟେକିଦେଲେ ମୁଁ ଠିଆ ହେଇଗଲି ଏମିତି ହୁଏ? ମୁଁ ପଚାରୁଛି ଆପଣ ଯଦି ଗୋଟେ post sanction ଥିଲା
Yes, ma'am.
ତାହେଲେ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଲୋକକୁ ରଖିଲେ କେମିତି ସେଟା ପଚାରୁଛି ମୁଁ। intimation ପଛ କରିବେ ଆଗ ଏଇ ଆନ୍ସର ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ।
Because the workload of
ୱାର୍କଲୋଡ ଏବେ କୋଉ ବେସିସରେ ତାଙ୍କୁ ଚାକିରି ଦେଇଥିଲେ? କଣ୍ଟ୍ରାକ୍ଚୁଆଲ ଆପଣଙ୍କର appointment letter ଟା ଦେଖିଲେ?
Annexure 1 advertisement, annexure 2 is the selection, annexure 3 is the intimation, annexure 4 is the joining.
ଜଏନିଂ ଟା ଦେଖିଲେ ମାନେ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଯୋଉ appointment letter ଟା ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ।
Appointment letter, annexure 3 at page 15.
3
Yes, ma'am. Prior to that, if you lordship see, annexure.
ସାର୍ ଟିକେ ସାର୍ ଗୋଟେ ଦେଖୁଛି ତ
Oh my God, much obliged.
I am not a monkey na, I am a human being. Hereby appointed as tax collector on percentage basis, sir. 10% of his collection. The appointment is purely temporary and can be terminated at any time. कोई sanction post against से आपको appoint करागला?
नहीं sanction post वो कोई है।
फिर आप किंतु आपको दिया हुआ regularize करावा? Regularization of first तीन साला should be against a sanction post. Should be advertised properly. Should have been, but ଆଉ କଣ କୁହନ୍ତୁ? ଉମାଦେବୀ ପଢିଛନ୍ତି ପରା କୁହନ୍ତୁ ଆଉ କଣ ହବ? minimum 10 years continue କରିଥିବ।
Keeping in 54 of Hon'Ble which case para 54.
without any interim order
ଆଉ without any interruption.
Without the order of the Hon'Ble court, any court.
ଆରେ ଛାଡ଼ନ୍ତୁ ନା interruption ଏତିକି ତ ଫାଷ୍ଟ ଆପଣଙ୍କ sanction ଗୋଟେ ଫାଷ୍ଟ ରେ ଆପଣ କଟିଗଲେ ଆଉ କଣ ଆଉ ରହିଲା?
ଟିକେ kindly ଆଜ୍ଞା with permission additional affidavit kindly see.
କୁହନ୍ତୁ କଣ
with lordship place it my lord. Place it my lord.
କୁହନ୍ତୁ କୋ page
Additional affidavit filed in this case by the petitioner after getting the information from
RTI.
Yes, yes, ma'am. Just with your permission, my lord. That as per the information given under Act by the PI1 Noyagar municipality, the total number of holding in Noyagar municipality is 3,728. At the same time, 10 number of sanction posts are there and they are continuing in regular basis. Copy of this information. Then, my lord, kindly see that at the same time, the information given under Act on by the Hon'Ble NSC which
ଆପଣ ଏଟା କଣ କହିବାକୁ ଚାହୁଁଛନ୍ତି?
କହିବାକୁ ଚାହୁଁଛି ଯେ
From this the so called RTI reply, what do you want to show?
So just with your
କଣ
permission
show କରୁଛନ୍ତି କୁହନ୍ତୁ?
କହିବାକୁ ଚାହୁଁଛି ଯେ ସେଠି 3000 ଉପରେ ଅଛି holding tax.
how ସେଥିରେ how does it matter? ଆମର ମତଲବ କୋଉଠି? କେତେଟା sanction post?
ଗୋଟେ sanction post.
ବସ୍ ଆଉ ସେ କେତେ ହଜାର holding ଥିଲେ?
ନା ମୁଁ କହିବାକୁ ଚାହୁଁଛି କଣ ମୋର ଟିକେ kindly ଟିକେ for a moment to that extent my lord. Whereas in the NSC that in which the petition is continuing 2,523 holding is there. But one post tax collector is sanctioned and he has been continuing as such. If against 3,728 holding in Noyagar NSC, the state government has sanctioned and allowed to continue regular 10 persons in Noyagar NSC at the same time. In Hon'Ble NSC, holding number is 2,523. By more than one person will not be allowed to continue. That is my contention to that extent, my lord.
Sir, ସେଟା policy issue government ପାଖରେ
That's why we have made
କଣ କରିବି?
No,
ଶୁଣନ୍ତୁ ମୋ କଥା just a minute.
my lord.
I want if there are sanction posts and you have been appointed against a section post, then you have a case. If no sanction post, you don't have a case. Okay, simple, as simple as that. There's no confusion, no ambiguity.
I am conscious for the sake.
ଏଇ ଯୋଉ କେତେଟା ପାଇଁ କେତେଟା ହେଲା ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ ପଲିସି ଇସ୍ୟୁ ଯାଇକରି ସେଠି କୁହନ୍ତୁ ଆଜ୍ଞା ଏତିକି ହୋଲ୍ଡର ତାଙ୍କର ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ ଯଦି ଚାହିଁଲା 3000 ହୋଲ୍ଡିଂ ରେ ମୁଁ ଗୋଟେ ଲୋକ ଚଲେଇ ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ ମର୍ଜି ମୁଁ କୋର୍ଟ କଣ କରିବ କ୍ୟାନ୍ ଦି କୋର୍ଟ ଫୋର୍ସ नो नो 3000 ହୋଲ୍ଡିଂ ଟ୍ୟାକ୍ସ ଦଉଛନ୍ତି ତୁ ଗୋଟେ ଲୋକ ରଖିଛୁ 10 ଲୋକ ରଖିବୁ how can court say
Another thing with the subject matter, that person who is continuing, he is going to retire on 31st 3/2025.
sir, all these things I am not going to do that. Who is retiring, who is not retiring, please bother about all that. Only thing you have to answer, clarify. If you are against the sanction post,
No,
you
I
have a
am
case.
not in the sanction.
Then you don't have a case. Sorry.
Sorry. Subject to acceptance.
No, sorry, I
Subject to acceptance, my lord. One thing is that
Don't have
that
case.
person who is continuing going to March 2025.
I am not
My
on
case
that.
may be considered
I
to
am
that
not
extent.
on
With that objection disposed of, my lord.
I am not disposing anything, simply you don't have a case.
My lord.
Unnecessary. Why should I observe all these things?
No, because the person
Jabardasti.
continuing seems long.
जबरदस्ती सड़क नहीं गिरा अपने आउट राउंड लिटिगेशन चलेगी ना बिल्कुल ना
That person is continuing 31 years, my lord.
संग अननेसेसरी तक आशा देकर अपने लंबे
No, 31 years he has been continuing, my lord.
तो कॉलेज कोई आपको की कहथिला आपण गले का आप गले पैसा नेले
They
कोन
have made
होइला
an advertisement and also they are
तो
selected.
सो आपण प्योरली टेम्पररी 10% बेसिस रे बोली आपण जान नथिले
Yes, I am
तो जानथिले तो फिर
We
काई
hope that in the future I will be regularized.
तो फिर कोडी फ्यूचर लिखाई नहीं लिखाई नहीं
We hope
आपण होप तो की मु प्रधानमंत्री हेबी बोली होप करि परबी मना अछि
all persons
एनीबॉडी कैन बी प्रधानमंत्री
all
होप करिया
persons
मना
have
अछि
some expectation.
आपण अमेरिकन प्रेसिडेंट भी मना नहीं
My lords, all
जहां भाबिले हेबो
No, all persons have some
ये
expectation.
wishes
That
are
does not mean that
horses,
nobody
a
will be
beggar can
ignored.
ride on it.
No, my respectful submission before lordship, at least to that extent, with a great respect to that extent, my lord, the person who is continuing going to retire March 2025. So,
Okay,
against that, I may be considered. With that observation,
the
dispose that.
petitioner has
Or the
filed
government
the
be
present
directed to
writ
consider.
petition challenging the order dated 18/12/2015 passed by the opposite party number 1 in pursuant to the order passed by this court in OJC number 15932 of 2001 and for an appropriate direction.
Another thing with your assist permission, my lord, that another circle notification of government is there annexed of 10, my lord, kindly see. With
Sir,
your lordship.
कौन सी
No, no, why
deadline?
am I saying, my lord? With your lordship's permission, my lord. Not that I am forcing to a lordship.
Okay,
Which-
order is up. Next order, next. Item.
Item 69.
Order is up.
Are you not saying?
Next.
Pardon to mention, my lord, item 60.
भाई मजर पड़े ऐसे कौन भाई परमिशन कुछ
Parcel order 65 पड़ी थी ला. Lordship,
Oh.
pass dismissal, lordship keep it to. Today I have already filed the requisite.
कोड डिसमिस कर छु
Item 60.
किसी कौन डिसमिस कर छु
Partition
हां ठीक तो अच्छे कोनटा असुविधा हला भूल कोन कोड गेला
My lord,
बिल्कुल करेक्ट इज ऑर्डर बैंक को भूल कला बैंक तो ठीक कहला जे तुम पार्टिशन
Lordship,
फाइल करे आशा बोली कहला कहला
lordship keep it after no.
हां बिल्कुल नहीं आफ्टर रन कोन नो पे कथा ही से सेम ऑर्डर पास करिए ऑर्डर किसी बोल नहीं एकदम परफेक्ट ऑर्डर यदि असुविधा हायर फोरम को जा नेक्स्ट फोरम इफ माय ऑर्डर इज रॉन्ग
Lordship, I will satisfy lordship.
What will happen, sir?
Lordship-
Nine says the
Lordship-
bank order किसी mistake नहीं.
Lordship, I will
No,
give
nothing.
an opportunity, my lordship.
What opportunity? किसी ने तमर एतरे छोटो कथाडा. बैंक कहला जाओ तम पार्टीशन तम
Lordship,
विचार
I-
डिस्प्यूट अछि पार्टीशन शुड नहीं करी दे सो ऑर्डर दियो जे कोन भूल कला. बैंक
Lordship,
order
I will satisfy lordship.
No, nobody can satisfy me. I am satisfied.
Lordship, my presence may be there.
Your presence is what you.
Well, my
Your
lord,
presence may be recorded. That's not a problem. Let me know.
my lord, lordship is
You
direct.
want your presence? I can
Lordship, Lord-
Padma Shri, Padma Bhushan जहाँ को लगे जोड़ी के लिख दे.
Lordship,
Oh,
lordship,
आगे से लिखी.
lordship mind that last occasion lordship directed to file a counter.
Sir, counter agenda कौन पे टाइम वेस्ट करछन्ती इट इज किछि
I
नाही
can-
से
I can-
unnecessary it is boring litigation.
Lordship,
Sorry, I can't. I have already passed order. I can't change it. मौजूद पोसी अछि की
69.
next 69 cost very good. এই cost কোড পেয়েছি পড়িছি পেয়েছি okay the cost imposed by this code has already been paid by the department. Okay, department. Your file counter? Your file counter? Yes. Okay. Regender? Regender?
Regender? I'm the petitioner, opposite party.
नहीं नहीं petitioner ki?
We filed counter.
They कितने number लगी?
69.
Counter is na. You are for the petitioner.
No. They are from the opposite party.
Petitioner the nine na. Okay, non-appeals for the petitioner list the matter on 4th July. I would have answered that. Next.
The copy down. My name, my appearance may be recorded at day-to-day basis.
How now?
Not as you got a date to record, Nakala, the other time.
Sir, बिल्कुल लिखी हुई sir.
Again.
Without saying. Next.
Item number 72.
72.
My lord, this is the third round litigation of the petitioners, poor petitioners.
Very important.
Your lordship can have a look to page 82.
82.
72.
What about 70?
70 time nail.
अब इधर कितने हो?
Item
Upper-
72.
आपका कौन है?
Anchor 70.
Some more 70.
Them. He say, हाँ कर दे छु. मैं सबोला कहे. Always tell in present perfect. Don't say in
Yes, sir,
I
yes.
will.
I do not want to stand on the way because he's my batchmate and my friend. I cannot stand on my way.
So then let's see the fight between two batchmates.
That's why
Understand.
I don't dispute. 3rd July is the date, my lord.
Yes.
3rd
Okay.
July is the date.
ठीक. third July.
May-
Next.
72.
Please,
72.
Your Lordship. My lord, the petitioner in this writ petition challenges his position in the gradation list, my lord. In the year 1992, the state government made a requisition to the state employment exchange for sponsoring 150 names of candidates who
For
were
what post?
for the junior assistant LFGD man post.
LFG man?
Local funds government manner.
Local fund government post.
But means in this
Local fund auditor मैं सुनी थी. Local
No,
fund
no.
government कौन?
my lord, that is
ଆପଣ ପୂର୍ବ ରାତିରେ ଟିକେ ପଢୁନାହାନ୍ତି ଫାଇଲ ତ ଦ୍ୟାଟ୍ସ ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ. ପୂର୍ବ ରାତିରେ ଟିକେ ଫାଇଲ ଯଦି ପଳେଇ ଆସୁଛନ୍ତି ଫାଇଲଟା ଧରିକି ଏଠିକି ଆସିକି ଖୋଲା ଏଠି ଖୋଲା ହବ.
no
ରେଜିଷ୍ଟର୍ଡ ଇନ୍ ଅଣ୍ଡର
under BMC Bhubaneswar Municipal Corporation.
ଭୁବନେଶ୍ୱର ମୁନିସିପାଲ.
ହଁ.
ଠିକ ଅଛି. କଣ ହେଲା ତାପରେ?
My gradation list
ଲୋକାଲ
is
ଫଣ୍ଡ ସର୍ଭିସ କ୍ୟାଡର
service cadre.
LFS କ୍ୟାଡର.
My lord.
କହିବେ ନା ଆଉ.
My lord, there in the year to 1992, the government made a requisition for fill up of 150 posts, but annexure 4, my lord.
150 posts for the whole LFS cadre.
LFS
Entire
cadre.
state.
Yes, my lord.
Not for Bhubaneswar municipality alone.
No, for not
Okay,
for
okay, ठीक है.
the government in H&UD department made a requisition to the employment exchange, my lord. Thereafter, employment exchange sponsor names of 150 in first phase 80 candidates name. Thereafter, the government, although it is it made a requisition for recruitment in the local fund service cadre, but they did not give them recruitment. And they by backdoor method they give recruitment to other candidates for which these petitioner along with some other
Backdoor method में?
by जो मन
ओ, बाड़ी पटे.
नहीं, नहीं.
पूरे बाड़ा खोल देले.
नो नो जो मन सब रखिथिले जो इरेगुलर अपॉइंटमेंट रखिथिले
सर केमती से बैकडोर मेथड टे कोंतु. बैकडोर मेथड टे कोंतु केमती आपण कहिले बैकडोर मेथड. व्हाट इज दैट बैकडोर मेथड?
but that is by
ताऊ को बेसिस रे अपॉइंटमेंट देले तो थिबा गुड बेसिस तो थिबा ना. को बेसिस रे पहले आ तू जॉब दे देली.
no no they see
को basis रे?
actually say type of करछन जे ad hoc and NMR employees, they are ad hoc and NMR employees,
but on the basis of the employment exchange registration number,
they are not given recruitment. but some other peoples who were recruited on ad hoc basis.
Who year reda?
1990, but the requisition was made in the year
What is
1992.
your grievance?
My grievance is while the gradation, I was after interference of this honorable court in the year 2000, order was passed for giving recruitment to these peoples in the
Giving
in-
recruitment, no, sir, giving appointment. Don't say recruitment. Recruitment is different.
No,
Appointment is
to,
different.
this
say
honorable court,
recruitment.
this honorable court directed for for selection of these candidates
Okay,
and
but you are
for
saying
preparation of merit list. And in the year 2001, the merit list is prepared as per this honorable court's direction. Thereafter, they are not giving
So
the
you have got the job finally.
in 2011, my lord. After
2011 you got the job.
after contempt case, they give me job.
Forget about it. Finally you got
Fine.
job in which year?
2011, my lord.
2011.
My lord. Yes, my lord.
Now
I'm
what is
good.
your problem?
My problem is my gradation, my place in the gradation list is below the man recruited in the year 2010, my lord. For the
2010.
my lord,
After
2011.
2011, ଆପଣ same year ଲୋକ ତଳେ ଅଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣ?
No. While my
Just answer my question. You were appointed in 2011, right?
my lord,
So you are below which year appointee?
I'm the below the appointee for 2011, my lord. Before my recruitment, the people who got recruitment in the in other process, they are above me in the gradation list. But my requisition was made for the vacancy of the year 1990. And after interference of this honorable court,
ये requisition कोई year रे ହେଲା vacancy सेगुड़ा मतलब नहीं. आपण फाइनली कोई year रे appointment पाइले accordingly gradation list बना हबो. आपण केबे letter रे requisition हेदिला ता बेस थोड़ी decide.
merit list was
My lords, may I only make a small point? My lords, may I see the cause list, my lords? My lords, this case is adjourned to 24/7/2024. Therefore, perhaps there is no representation on behalf of BMC, my lords.
BMC.
No.
Because the cause list states that 24/7/2024 is the next date.
ସେ mention କରିଥିଲେ।
Okay.
My lord, I-
mention करथिले.
my
Mention करथिले. जे opposite party को जणेमा ठीक भाबिले नी. आपण mention कर दोछन opposite party न से किन जानिबो? फटकिना भलो कथा. Mention करछन कहबे नी opposite party को.
नहीं actually
से लोग ना लेकिन से BMC वाला भी तो तार पेज
नहीं actually adjourn ହେଇଥିଲା 24/6 କୁ by mistake ସେଟା 24/7 ହେଇ ଯାଇଥିଲା ସେ open court रे
जे जणे दै थाते ना
open court रे my lord କହିଥିଲେ ଯେ ସେଟା ଆସୁ 24/7 ରେ 24/6
There in virtual.
अच्छा you are appearing sir.
my lord, I am appearing for PMC, my lord.
ठीक है.
my lord.
So then yes, he is saying that though he was appointed in 2011, he is in the below the I mean in the gradation list is below the appointee of other 2011 employee.
My lord, he is a government servant, my lord. He's come to BMC on deputation. So I have filed a very short counter for which period he has come to BMC. I have no role to play.
BMC is now government servant. He's a LFS cadre of
My lords.
person. So so what is your answer?
My lords, his name was there in the merit list, my lords, only.
Fine, that's
But
fine.
that doesn't confer any right on him.
Merit list of which year?
Lords, that was of
2001.
2001, your lordship.
Merit list.
Lords, then he was finally considered in 2011 and he was given appointment then.
Merit list finding your name there doesn't make it. That's not right.
After while his name is functioning in the year 19 against the 1992 vacancies, thereafter he was not given recruitment by
That I don't know what happened in the meantime, but the fact is that you have been appointed in 2011 and will be considered according to 2011 in the I mean vis-a-vis other employees.
my service condition is not fixed till date because as I
what do you want? Service condition you want or you want this?
well, nothing is fixed.
Which one you want? They can't be in one petition, service
gradation-
condition, everything is there.
my position may be placed at before the people's recruited in the year 2001, my lord, because the merit list is
Position will place there, sir.
they
one.
they made a requisition and
requisition करदेले माने आपन को जॉब दे दे.
thereafter interference of this honorable court, they
the intervention of this honorable court ହେଲା ଆପଣ ପାଇଗଲେ ଆଉ ଜବ୍ ପାଇଲେ ଠିକ ଅଛି ତାପରେ ଆପଣ 2001 ଏଇ କୋର୍ଟ ଅର୍ଡର କହିଥିଲା ଯେ 2001 ରୁ କ୍ୟାଲକୁଲେଟ୍ ହେବ ବୋଲି I am asking whether this court passed an order stating that you should be considered as an appointee of 2001. Was there any such order?
that will be decided before my
I am not deciding that. Why should I decide?
because my lord,
I decide only when you are 2011 person, you are a person of or appointee of
at the age of 50 they give me recruitment.
sir.
Sir,
ये लोक आपनको जते जहाँ ना मागी देबो समस्तଙ୍କର अपॉइंटमेंट हेइ जिवो बोली तो माने नहीं ना एम्प्लॉयमेंट एक्सचेंज रो ना मगा हेबो जहार ना मगा हैला तार समते अपॉइंटमेंट पाइ गेल
LFS कैडर LSGD कोर्स करथिले तांकर रिक्रुटमेंट देबे बोली तांकर गवर्नमेंट माने गवर्नमेंट रो एनेक्स 2 रे गवर्नमेंट ऑलरेडी माने कहि जे जो मानकर LFG डिप्लोमा थिबो सेई मानकु देबे माने रिक्रुटमेंट देबे इन द पोस्ट ऑफ जूनियर असिस्टेंट और अदर किंतु एमानकर डिप्लोमा अच्छी डिप्लोमा थिला पर एमानकर ना रिक्वेशन गला तापर हमको रिक्रुटमेंट देलानी जो कि एमाने कोर्ट को आसले कोर्ट डायरेक्शन देला जे जदि तमे ताको डायरेक्ट रिक्रुटमेंट प्रोसेस रे एज पर सर्विस रूल तांको 50% डायरेक्ट रिक्रुटमेंट पोस्ट रे तांको रिक्रुटमेंट करो तापरे गवर्नमेंट कौन कला गोटे मेरिट लिस्ट प्रिपेयर कला इंटरव्यू करी 2001 ने
show me one case law where it says that okay, a person who has been asked, I mean, who is in the merit list of a particular year and he appointed in the suppose maybe later year will be senior than the
that is
other people. Is there a case law देखले?
just
आपनको मगा ही गला employment exchange रू
because I was my name was sponsored for the vacancy of 1992 my lord
sponsor हे गला माने आपन राइट की
मते रिक्रुटमेंट मते सेतल इंटरव्यू कलेनी किछि कलेनी तापर से कोर्ट इंटरफेरेंस पर मते
सेतल आपन कलेनी काई इंटरव्यू कलेनी गोटे
फाइन करथिली सेतल कलारु से मान से तापर जे मते एंटरटेन कले तापर मेरिट लिस्ट प्रिपेयर कले किंतु
एरा म किछि करबली सॉरी रोड केस 11 year 2011 रे जो मानकर अछि से मानकर आपण ता भितरे जोडा आपण प्लेस रहइबो से प्लेस रहइबो आपण हाउ कैन यू बी treated as part of 2001 person you are not born in the cadre
hey 2001 is
born in the cadre how can you be considered
government court direction अनुसार 2001
सरमाइज कंजेक्टर हुइनी
नहीं
आपण cadre रे जो दिन जॉइन कले सेही दिन you are born in the cadre otherwise you are unborn baby. When you are unborn baby, you can't be calculated. Hello? Simple.
My recruitment merit list was prepared in the year 2001.
Merit list kebe hela I am least bothered. When jehetu eta apun achandi promotion
because of their
gradation pai achandi ei sab katha mu sunbi
because of their negligence I was recruited in the year 2011.
negligence kono mu jane mu dekhibi apun koth pai achandi apun achandi year gradation list re apun ka na tole achi seti to gradation list जो हिसाब रे रहबा कथा से सब अछि कोन सुधा देखो the petitioner 6 to 6 an order from this court to place himself at the appropriate place in the gradation list as per his actual seniority in place of his present position in the gradation list of junior assistant under local fund service cadre of Odisha state published on 3/10/2015. The grievance of the petitioner is that the opposite parties have illegally fixed his seniority in the gradation list of junior assistant in local fund service cadre of the state at a lower level.
My lord, NR Parmar judgment is there.
Sir, Parmar कौन अछि सेटा कहले मते?
From the date of vacancy for the year of vacancy, their seniority will be considered.
देखेले सर.
My lord.
Fine देखेले. पढ़ो को पैराग्राफ. पढ़ो.
My lord.
Which paragraph?
Actually I have
पढ़ी नाते बड़ा केस ला नाटा धर दोछंदी पढ़ी पैराग्राफ मत देखांतु सेटा मु देखै पे मना करछि म आपन केस ला देखौ छंदी माने पढ़ी के आइथिबे को पैराग्राफ पढ़ो
My lord, actually.
ପ୍ରିପେୟାର ନ କରି କାହିଁ ଆସିକି ଦେବେ 8 ଜୁଲାଇ ହେଲା ଭଲ କରି କେସ୍ ଲର ନୋଟ ଫୋଟ ବନେଇକି ଆଣିଥିବେ ହେଲା ହଁ ଆଉ ଖାଲି ପରମାର ବୋଲି ବଡି ନାଁରେ ଶୁଣିଛି ପରମାର ବୋଲି କହିଦେଲେ ଗପି ଦେଲେ ହେଇଯିବ କୋଉ ପ୍ୟାରାଗ୍ରାଫ ଅଛି କଣ ଅଛି ପଢିବେ ନା ଆଉ ନ ପଢିବେ ଖାଲି ପରମାର କରିଦେଲେ ହେଇଯିବ ନେକ୍ସଟ
Item 74.
74
On behalf of Mr. Mohanty, Dilip Kumar Mohanty, appearing for the opposite party number 3. The opposite number 3 has taken brief from Dilip Kumar Mohanty, my lord. So,
ଆପଣ କା ପାଇଁ
I am for the petition.
Dilip Kumar Mohanty, on behalf of Mr. Dilip Mohanty, I mentioned that the brief has already been taken by OP number 3.
there is no other person
No, my lord.
The petitioner
So
more than
deleted,
70
the
years, I mentioned your lordship.
क्या करे sir बताइए if somebody has taken the brief that he can't answer no I can't assist the
I'll file a affidavit related to taken up after recess that they consider, they told us to, that they will pay our salary without interest.
you are for the
I am for the petitioners.
no you are for whom
OP number 3.
He used to pay the
भाई
salary.
OP number 3 किए सबको
Union.
कोचिन OP number 3 बोले चुपचाप रहिबनी OP number 3
Cooperative
किए कोई
Union, the employer of the
तो
petitioners.
कोई बता सीधा OP number 3 OP number 3 मैं OP number 3 बोले कौन जाना पड़िबो ए की कल्चर तू जान करूनी
I mentioned.
OP number 3 हमको कोई बसीदा
I have
जेते थर कोई
mentioned.
से कथा
I have mentioned from.
सब बेले कहूची जे भी होइतो को OP number 3 को 2 कहि चुप रहिबनी OP number 2 किए भी कहबो प्राइवेट अपोजिट पार्टी OP number 4 की बैंक की इंश्योरेंस की कौन कहबे ना खाली OP number 3 बोल मोर जदी लिखाई जे मोरे OP number 3 ता पई पर खोजी मु जागिरी OP number 3 की उड देखो मिनिमम डिसेंसी अपन एति सिखुना एते वर्ष प्रैक्टिस करिवे
Let it be taken up after recess. Let if somebody, if they have given brief to somebody.
he doesn't have sir brief sir he
But-
already brief has been taken by the client how can he assist आपन को सुविधा खाली दरकार अछि तार दर से लोक केते असिस्ट करियो कोर्ट को गोटे पार्ट देखुचंदी आपन ता पार्ट भी
No,
देखि
it is their duty to engage another advocate.
सर ड्यूटी करी नाहंती तो करी नाहंती ड्यूटी को
Your
को
lordship
मु आगो
may fix
ड्यूटी
another
पकड़ेबी
date. Your lordship may fix a
कि
date.
आपन को का पे करचंदी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन ना कोंतु
Odisha State Cooperative Union.
ओडिशा स्टेट कोऑपरेटिव यूनियन
Union.
यूनियन एर तार सेट कोड इज हेड ऑफिस तार कोड
Bhubaneswar.
Bhuvan, sir.
फिर को जगह
Samaya Bhavan, Bhuvan, sir.
समय
Samavaya
भाव
Bhavan.
सुधी
Cooperative buildings.
तब से एड़ा का ऑफिस कागु बटेबी जे भाई ऑफिसर ता सीईओ को डाकी दियो कि एग्जीक्यूटिव इंजीनियर को डाकी दियो कि तार प्रेसिडेंट को डाकी दियो कहबी आउसरे नोटिस जीवो रजिस्ट्री टू लगा प्रेस नोटिस इज इश्यूड टू द ओपी नंबर
3.
3
By special messenger.
by
special messenger.
by registered post and also by special messenger pay the amount
ଜଣେ ପୁରା bedridden ହେଇଗଲେଣି।
ଆଜ୍ଞା ମୁଁ କଣ କରିବି ବେଡ୍ ରିଡରେ ମୁଁ ଲୋକଟା ନ ଆଇଲେ କିନ୍ତୁ ଶୁଣିବି
10 ବର୍ଷ ହେଲା ପାଉନାହାନ୍ତି ତାଙ୍କ
why are you saying all these things is that any is it important now
cost to be accepted, I'll pay the cost by.
pay the cost during the course of the day
Dean course. नहीं काली भीतर कहले short
କହିଲି ଆପଣ କାଲି କରନ୍ତୁ ନା ଆଜି ବି କଲେ ଚଳିବ within
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
3 working days from today will
short date may be fixed.
हां फिर ଆସିଲା ପରେ ଦେଖିବା this the matter on 15 I don't have any problem
8 है
ହଉ କାଲି କଲେ ବି କାଲି କରିଦେବି ମୋର କିଛି ଅସୁବିଧା ନାହିଁ
ना स्पेशल मैसेंजर 2 दिन भीतर पड़ेगा।
ଆପଣ ସବୁ ସରମାଇଜ କର୍ମୀ ସେ ସୋସିଆଲ ମଞ୍ଜରୀ ବେଳେ ଲେଟ୍ ହୁଏ
8
ଆପଣ ଯାଇଥିବେ ସେ ଏଟା କଣ ଅଫିସ ଏ ଦୋକାନ କି ଖୋଲା ଥିବ ସେ ଦୋକାନ ଖୋଲା ଥିଲେ ତ ଦେବେ କାହାକୁ
I have problem because I have pressure. One of the petitions is almost
5th July
oh blessed, deeply blessed.
next
75.
ତାଙ୍କ ନାଁ ହଟେଇ ଦେ what is your name sir hello sir ପଢଉଛନ୍ତି କଣ ବେଟର ସରିନି କଣ ପଢଉଛନ୍ତି ଗୋଟେ
PK Behera.
ଶିଖିନାହାନ୍ତି
PK Behera.
ପିକେ ବେହେରା ନାଇଁ ସରିନି ପଢଉଛନ୍ତି ଏତେ କଣ ଗୋଟେ ତରବର ଭଳିଆ next
75.
75
I'm for the petitioner. Opposite parties bank may not have directed the bank on 3rd March.
which for the bank
Mr.
Bank of the Huh? Huh?
It's a Vibhuti Bhushan Swine.
Yeah. You know him? Can you intimate him?
I will.
Post launch. Launch पर रखे दो जी लिखे जाए. Intimate. Post launch. Pass on. Next.
Item 76.
76. 76.
My lord, I am for the opposite party of 2 and 4 bank.
Who is for the petitioner?
Authorization.
Petitioner क्यों नहीं आते ये लोग? Petitioner लोग क्यों नहीं आते? Non appears for the petitioner. List the matter. Day after tomorrow. Day after tomorrow. Petitioner अपना? Monday. Okay, Monday. ठीक है जी. Next.
Item 78.
78.
मैंने 77
77 टा
77.
हाँ मैं
मैंने-
actually जो
मैंने-
ତାଙ୍କର reason ଟା ଅଛି ମୁଁ ନେଇ ଯାଉଛି
मैंने 77 ଟା
ହଁ ମୁଁ କହିଲି
Sir, 77 mention करथिले.
ଆଜ୍ଞା 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 ଅଲରେଡି ସଲ୍ଭ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଦେଇଦେବି କପି ଦେଇ ଦେଇଥିଲି ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ
copy reason ଆଜ୍ଞା
ରିଜନ ଆଜ୍ଞା
Give a copy.
ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଦେଇଦେବି
केबे दो? केबे डेट देथिले? डेट केबे देथिले?
Date କିଛି ଦେଇନଥିଲି. ଖାଲି time ନାହିଁ.
केबे?
ନେକ୍ସଟ ୱିକ୍ ଆଣିବେ
Next week. 4th.
78, if I may please, Your Lordship. In this case, the petitioner was initially appointed as constable, my lord, and before the CRPF, my lord. On the last occasion, my lord has already taken a note about the counter they had filed, the opposite party, Union of India. They had filed in the counter that the stopping of increment without cumulative effect for 1 year is not a major punishment, which they have stated in the impugned order, for which my promotion was stopped. I was eventually promoted. In the prayer, my limited submission before Lordship is that promotion should be done to within the admitted juniors they have promoted, my lord. Because there were 5 years of question to be asked. 16, 17 and 18, my CCR was outstanding. Then there was 15 and 14. One was below good, one was satisfactory. So that is one allegation. Second, there was an affair against me, which was quashed by this honorable court.
FIR, what kind of offense?
There was an allegation, initially, my lord.
Allegation for?
They stated that immoral trafficking,
Immoral trafficking.
my lord.
कौन करते हैं?
Kendrapada Town PS case number 96 of 2014, section 356 of Immoral Traffic Prevention Act. It was quashed by this court. After that, the punishment was issued against me. 1 year stoppage of increment without cumulative effect, my lord. But even after all those, quashing and getting away from all these allegations, they state that all these below good and satisfactory and this case, even if it was quashed, and this stoppage of increment is a major punishment, which my lord on the last occasion, they have also stated it as a major punishment. My lord on the last occasion has stated that it was not a major punishment, it was a minor punishment. And I was barred from even getting selected in that
Stoppage of
promotion.
increment, how can it be major punishment, sir?
Exactly.
It is not a major punishment.
That's true, my lord, on behalf of.
फिर आप major punishment क्यों बोलते?
That is not a major.
Stoppage of 1 increment can't be major punishment. It is a minor.
Without cumulative effect.
Without cumulative. Even for cumulative effect.
On behalf of Mr. Ponda, I pray for Passover because of.
Passover. ठीक है, Passover कर. Passover.
My lord.
The Union Council would have sincere kind of why Union Council and I don't find them sincere. Most of them cancer medicine.
In this case, I have submitted 4 times rejoinder, my lord.
Necessarily, छोटे case 2 minutes सर्जो होता council नहीं. पता नहीं कहीं most of the cases के नथिबे time मागिबे time नेला गला जाइछे तांको पुनी time दरकार आपण नाही सर आपण कोनी.
I know the name immediately because
So yeah, because see, this is small case can be finished within 2 minutes. Unnecessary why this case began and again times. I remember 2-3 times it had already been taken time. Every time the Union of India can cancel nothing. ଯେମିତି sincere ହଉନି ସେ sincere ନହେଲା ଲୋକ ଆପଣ sincere ଲୋକ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ତାଙ୍କୁ କାଢନ୍ତୁ ସେ କେସ୍ କାଢି ଅଲଗା କେସ୍ ଅଲଗା ଲୋକ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ कौन बारंबार एटा कौन एबे तो सेमती ऑर्डर रे पास करिवि
पासवर्ड तो
करिवि पास ऑर्डर रे पास करिवि एथरे जे इंडियन 2 3 3 इंडियन काउंसिल न रहबो ऑर्डर रे लगिवि दिस पर्सन हैज बीन एब्सेंट फॉर such a date and he should not be in the panel बोली आ तुम जीव सेटा ऑर्डर तुमरो यूनियन ऑफ इंडिया कौन एटा पैनल आपण मेंटेन करिवे ना ठीक करी जदे केस आसे रहिबे ना स्टेट गवर्नमेंट वाले सब केस रहउचंदी आपण माने के रहउ नांदी आपण यूनियन वाले बड़ बड़ लोक सुपीरियर दिस इज नॉट नेक्स्ट
Item 79.
Please, your lordship earlier directed the state to take instruction in this matter. 79. And have you
के संबंध है तो आज काली फाइल टा फाइल कौन पे इंस्ट्रक्शन
counter has already filed.
ओके
what is the issue
Final, your lordship, direction may be given to the opposite party number 3 to issue LPC certificate, last pay certificate to opposite party number 5. That is the prayer of my.
last pay certificate रे नांदी
ना ए सेटा देई देले पे रिवीजन टा हेजिबो
देखु नांदी
हां दे दो काउंटर टा का
स्ट्रेट है कौन ये पे काउंटर रिजॉर्डर में स्ट्रेट में कोई लास्ट पे सर्टिफिकेट दियो तो खत्म द पिटिशनर ग्रीवेंस इज दैट
why his pay certificate कोई कोई इंस्ट्रक्शन कर दियंतु मते
हां
हां कर देले मु ताठू नै
that's what I'm doing
आगे
नागनाथ petitioner submit that the petitioner has not been issued with the last page certificate hello now that's for the state to take instruction as to why the last page certificate for the petitioner has not been issued hello list the matter kebe
जदि सेटा opposite party number 5 को issue कर दियंती ताले भी हे जान issue
भाई ओपी 5
की
इंस्ट्रक्शन आया नहीं ना
issue the LPC
ओपी 5 तो आनी तो
let him take instruction op number 9
OP 5
op number 5 ना 9th July
माय
छोटा छोटा मैटर 2 मिनट नेसेसरी लास्ट पे सर्टिफिकेट दबा पे एटा केबे कर मैटर एटा 2020 मैटर पड़ी
काउंटर का देबो बोली रिफ्लेक्ट हे
एटा तो हे गेले हे जियो तो कम तो
बैक पार्डन मैडम आपण मैटर डाकला वाले विल नॉट बी देयर नाउ पास ओवर इज पर देखिए पास फॉर आफ्टर 2 p.m. next
WhatsApp
Item 81.
81 after lunch next
Item 82.
82
please
So, my lord, I have filed one additional affidavit incorporating certain documents. My lord, this is a matter regarding
RSCP.
The payment of RSCP reckoning that period of initial joining. That has not been taken into consideration by the opposite party. That is my
when did you
sole
join
concern.
initially
My lord,
when did you join initially
since my lord, by the annexure 1, it is in 2003. At page 12, my appointment.
you want to that to include that contractual period
Exactly, because
so how many years how many years that contractual period
this is around 6 years.
6 years so what is your instruction
My lords, we've already filed a couple of affidavits, my lords, including the counter.
Hmm.
My lords, in our additional affidavit, we have taken very specific grounds, my lords. Because the right that the petitioner is asking for to be included that contractual period also, that flows from the 2013 rules, my lords. Now, the 2013 rules was not in vogue when he was appointed, my lords, in 2003. Therefore, those 6 years that he has served, that he is not yet born in the cadre. He was born in the cadre in 2009. Therefore, his RSCP has been calculated from the year 2009, my lords. The petitioner is stating that he will be governed under the 2013 rules, my lords. But the 2013 rules are prospective from the year 2013 itself. This is our entire ground, your lordship. And to that effect, we have also filed a detailed affidavit.
Other similarly situated person. they
But
have
two thousand thirteen rule that is governed from 2013, can it be
But
retrospectively?
so far the
modified?
continuity is concerned in a stop
No,
gap
fine,
arrangement.
that's
We are
fine.
all the way.
But you are
continued.
born
As
in
of
the,
now
you are
also. we are
born in the
continued.
cadre in the year 2009,
No.
right?
In fact, there was no cadre rule prior to that.
No, no.
That was the
Even-
ironic part.
I'm not saying that in the loosely also. Since you joined in 2009
Yes.
as a permanent
Yes, yes.
employee, so
2003.
that should start from 2009. How that 2000 as per the 2013 rule, it can't be retrospective. no?
But so far this annexer 5 series can have a glance. So far the regularization party at page 32 for a moment.
Hmm.
This is a government notification of the Water
Yes.
Resource Department Gazette.
Mhm.
My lord, I am coming to the last part, 2.
Hmm.
Provided that the period of service rendered as contractual junior engineer shall be counted to determine the period of service for the purpose of promotion. Even for the sake of promotion also, they are considering from the initial date of joining.
If for the promotion that is counted, then why not for
This is their notification, exactly.
Because
So
this is
that I
for-
will get
this-
the
this is what? This is basically.
Financial benefit.
This is for stagnation. In case of
Exactly,
stagnation,
stagnation.
just to you compensate for stagnation.
Stagnation. Because they
If it is
cannot
for
get this
promotion-
benefit of promotion.
My lords, this
They will be
notification also is dated 2015, my lords. So
I
if
don't
my
dispute.
learned senior is placing that, I may be given an opportunity to take instruction on which exact date it came into effect.
To do one thing, can it be, learned counsel for the petitioner submit that as per the Water Resource Department notification dated 28th August 2015, in para 2 of this said notification, it has been clearly mentioned that para 2 that the service of the petitioner, if he has, sorry, if the petitioner has rendered contractual service prior to the date of promotion, that period shall also be counted for the purpose of promotion. If that is to be counted for the purpose of promotion, the said rule can also be made applicable for the purpose of
This petition.
what?
RACP.
Purpose of
RAC.
Trend of RSC.
RACP.
Reckoning that period.
Reckoning. Since RACP is a provision against stagnation.
Stagnation of
Sorry, protection against stagnation of promotion.
promotional avenue.
Against stagnation of promotion. Take instruction.
My lords.
My lord, the next letter also. They are government letter. It is at page
Let him take
33 for a
instruction,
moment.
na. Let
No,
him
for a
take-
moment, 33, the same thing. They have
Same thing, sir.
reiterated
Let him take
again.
instruction. What is the problem?
They have also considered that the seniority and place of them in the gradation list in the appropriate place consequent upon fixation of their interseniority. That also they have taken care of.
Let him take instruction.
My lord, may I pray, so that by that any
8
documents.
July, 8 July. 8 July.
Diploma. My lord, one additional affidavit, though I have solved the copy. So can I
can give
file it? No, I have filed it. Government, I have given it. Can it be taken in the court? I have given the affidavit, everything.
That-
I have solved the
The
copy.
additional
I have
affidavit.
given this additional
Filed with the
receipt.
If I am adjourning it, why it should be taken in court? You file it.
I will file it in
File
the
it.
course of the day. 8th July.
Had it been finally decided, I would have
Yeah,
taken it.
8th July.
8 July, yes.
Diploma.
Next,
Item 83.
83.
I am for the petitioner, my lord. My lord, I filed an affidavit.
I have filed a reply.
Reply and I'll take some time to take instruction from the petitioner regarding this.
Which year? 2020 matter.
Yes, my lord.
Now we are in 2024.
No, no,
What is
just
what is the
file-
short point?
Small.
That's what I'm saying. It's a small case. Why unnecessary counter करे time waste करते हैं, मैं जानी पड़ूंगी.
नहीं काउंटर में
Small
पर-
issue
No,
can
खाली
be
instruction
decided in
done.
2 minutes. Unnecessary counter, regender, sir regender चलती वो.
नहीं से 3-6 फाइल करते ମୁଁ ଖାଲି instruction ଟା ନେବେ ଖାଲି ଗୋଟେ 6
कौन
date
instruction मते पहले?
सर ସେଥିରେ ସେ page 2 ରେ additional reply ରେ ସେ ଫାଇଲ କରିଛନ୍ତି ଯେ at the time of the
petitioner left from the service is not completed 50 years of age.
Factual.
So that
Those
he
are
is not.
factual things. What is wrong in it?
Not, I've just taken instruction because as per my instruction, in writ petition, I've mentioned, my lord.
What instruction कौन सा
That
sir?
can very well be-
joining रू कितने जन
Yes,
हिसाब
that
calculate
can
कर
very
जଣା
well be
पड़तो।
calculated here.
अपन client अधिका कौन
See,
कहबे? Client
2003 रे
ताकन
ताकू-
date of birth भी कोई पारंती नहीं client माने।
My lord, 2003 रे तो forcefully VRS देई रे बाहर कर देले।
बाहर
नहीं,
करले
नहीं,
join केबे करतले? Join केबे करतले कौन? एबे calculate कर दवा नहीं हम। कबे join करले?
5/11/79.
5/11/2079
79.
केते वर्ष होला 2003 को कैलकुलेट करते केते वर्ष 79 टू 2003 केते वर्ष होला सर कागज कोन पाटरे पाटरे हे जो कैलकुलेशन करो केते
नहीं,
वर्ष
at the
होला
time of the joining से केते वर्ष होइदिले सेटा?
79 जॉइन कल माने
79 रे सेटा केते वर्ष होइदिले सेटा तो?
ता एज
Yes, ma'am.
एज केते ला
Sir, age ta constantly he has written at the time of filing of the case he was 60 years of age. That is in 2020. 2003, what is the age can be very well calculated here.
नेचुरली अब सर्विस बुक अछि फाइल कर छथि
सर्विस में joining लेटर टा अछि। joining लेटर टा अछि।
जॉइनिंग लेटर अछि जॉइनिंग
Yes.
लेटर एज लिखा है
Age लिखा है।
लाइट इन टेक्स्ट
खाली छोटे
Okay,
डेटा
take it,
रिप्लाई।
how केबे second July
Yes, ma'am.
खाली सेति कि एज पे खाली
Yes, ma'am.
3rd July.
3rd July
Second muti cannot.
this small issue can be solved in 2 minutes unnecessary time lagi time waste करू
ना मते कांटेक्ट करथिले हे पाउन नथिले से।
आतरे कांटेक्ट कर
3rd
Next.
July.
बोर्ड ना कोटे बाहरी जीवो आपण खोजिबे डॉक्यूमेंट रे बाहरी जीवो ता डेट
हाँ।
माने आपण कैलकुलेट कर दे जल्दी न पारी
ना मु कर देबे
कांटेक्ट
नेक्स्ट।
हेगला बोलो
नेक्स्ट डेट पे कर।
ठीक है
मोबाइल में।
नेक्स्ट
Item 84.
84
For Lordship, on behalf of Mr. H.K. Moon, I pray for an Passover.
Passover
Yes, We are ready with the matter, Lordship.
ready na
Case पढ़ला बड़े
Passover
submit.
okay
Yes.
Passover ठीक है Next.
Item 85.
85
My lord's last question directed the government to take instruction regarding engagement of a similarly placed person in judgment.
My lord, I need 2 to 3 days time. I have just talked to the collector.
Okay. Consider the state 1 week time to take instruction
My lord, my
or less
Obliged.
than 3rd July.
My lord.
Next.
Item 86.
My lord, it is kindly pass over this matter.
Item
La-
86 minutes.
My lord, last
Item 86 minutes, I am appearing for the opposite party number 1 and 4. I pray 7 days time to file the date chart with written note of submission.
last occasion Lordship direct me to
It is not of submission में 7 days कम है दरकार it is 1 day रही
Next week, assume any day your lordship fix.
necessary आपण जानछु कि आज से matter लागि जे
written note of submission पे
that chart written note of submission it is your stock in trade you have to come with that always जंती बाजार को गलाले बायगण बिकी नेले कोन और पूरा बायगण साइज जाय ना खाली बाहर लेके जानती कि बायगण भी संग जाय सभी स्टॉक इन ट्रेड
Any day next week.
next
In this case, Lord, I have challenging the inaction of the opposite party, not release my subsidy amount, Lord.
subsidy for what
Yes, Lord. Your Lordship.
DIC
Yes, Lord. Your Lordship last occasion directed to file a written note of submission.
yes please go ahead
In this case, I have taken a 1 crore under the finance of National Mission Food Process to establish a rice mill, Lord. And the authority, my Lord, released the same. And my Lord, the only point is, my Lord, last occasion my friend also directed to obtain instruction whether my representation is pending before the authority. Since Lord,
छोड़ के बाकी सब बोलो representation I hate that word
I have filed an application
representation word is not
in the year 2014, my Lord.
मते कोटे कथा कहंतु you have been granted that amount sanction that is
Yes, Lord.
by the bank
Yes,
How
my
much
lord.
amount you have been saying?
1 crore, my lord.
1 crore.
Yes, my lord.
Ete tunga
I have
actually
taken 1 crore in order to establish a rice mill.
establish kale
Yes, my lord.
chalchi
Yes, my lord.
na bond hegala
Nahi, chalchi.
chalchi
Yes, my lord.
tapore
There is a provision, my lord. He has to release 25% the subsidy amount from the entire loan amount, my lord.
so
Now,
25% release କାହାକୁ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଦେବେ
yes, my lord.
subsidy amount
Yes,
ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ
my lord.
ନା ଆପଣ ଦେଲା ପରେ ପଛେ ଦିଅନ୍ତି
And there is a scheme also.
so ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ 25% ମିଳିଲା କି
Nahi,
ମିଳିଲାନି
ସେଇଥିପାଇଁ ତ ମୁଁ I have
ମିଳିନି
filed no.
ମିଳିନି why have not given that
My
25%?
lords, if your lordship may take our counter, my lords, we are giving subsidies to districts where there is deficit of rice milling, your lordship. So
Yeah,
this,
in the policy
yes,
it
my
is
lords,
there.
in the policy
Where
it
is
is
that
there.
policy? Let's see that policy.
Lords,
But when you are just declaring, and the scheme is provided, scheme has provided that you should give 25% subsidy, then how can you go to is it district specific?
my lords, that's how we have defined it, my lords.
District specific?
Yes, my lords. Because
Let's
this district was not coming under that deficiency.
Which district?
About that district.
Bhadrak. Bhadrak is not deficient district.
My lords, we have
Type of
also annexed a
country they-
document to that effect,
How
your
many
lordship.
districts are there where
My lords, there are total 9 districts. We have annexed annexure B/2 to our counter, your lordship.
D/2?
B/2, my lords. That is Cuttack, Deoghar, Dhenkanal, Jagatsinghpur, Kandhamala, Keonjhar, Mayurbhanj, Sambalpur and Sundargarh, my lords.
I am directed to invite reference to your letter no so and so on the subject mentioned above and to say that best last 3 years average procurement of milling capacity with following districts have less milling capacity.
Now, your lordship,
But this is, just a minute. This is less milling districts, right?
my lords.
So where is in that policy or your scheme, whatever, it is stated that if a person from these least milling districts shall be granted the subsidy and rest people will not be granted. Where is that policy?
It's the policy we have not annexed, but
You have that policy?
No.
अरे वही तो main चीज है भाई.
your lordship may also take order dated 21/2 for
ତାଙ୍କ
a
counter
matter,
ସେ କହୁଛନ୍ତି he
କାଉଣ୍ଟର ଛାଡନ୍ତୁ ନା
Yes.
ପଲିସି ଆପଣ ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ପଲିସିରେ ଏଇଠି ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି କି ଯଦି ଗୋଟେ ଲୋକ ଲେସ୍ ମିଲିଂ ଡିଷ୍ଟ୍ରିକ୍ଟ କୁ ବିଲଙ୍ଗ କରୁଥିବ ତାହେଲେ ତାକୁ ମିଳିବ ନହେଲେ ମିଳିବନି
ନାଇଁ ସେଇଟା ତାଙ୍କର ମାଇ ଲର୍ଡ ସେଟା ଯୋଉ ପଲିସି ଯୋଉ ତାଙ୍କର ହେଲା ମିଟିଂ 11/9/2014 ରେ ତାଙ୍କର ମିଟିଂ ହେଲା ଦ୍ୟାଟ ରିଜଲ୍ୟୁସନ ପାସ୍ ଅନ୍ 11/9/2014 prior to that I had taken that loan ସେତେବେଳକୁ ସେଇ ଯୋଉ ସେ ଯୋଉ ପ୍ଲେଟା
ଆପଣ
ନଉଛନ୍ତି
ଲୋନ୍ କେବେ ନେଲେ
ମୁଁ ନେଲି ଆଜ୍ଞା in the year 2013 my lord
2013
yes my lord
so you are saying since the order is up to 1/11/2014
is that not
so
applicable
that is
to
not
me
applicable retrospectively
yes my lord
that's what your answer
yes my lord
so yes what is your answer to this he is saying
my lords.
he has taken loan in 2013
Lordship.
whereas you have enunciated the policy in the year 2014 so how can that policy be, or the whatever you call it the instruction whatever you call it that was in 2014 how can it be retrospectively applied
My lords, para 4 our pleadings, the policy is the year 2012, your lordship.
so that
So let me produce that, my lords.
policy
I'll produce it, your lordship, and
please
give me a
produce
short
that
date.
policy what is the policy called
My lords, national centrally sponsored scheme, it's a lordship, National Mission on Food Processing,
National
NMFP,
National Mission on Food
my
Processing
lords.
policy 2012
2012 to 2017, my lords,
2012
period.
2017 policy. Lancaster State shall produce this policy by 15 July.
Lordship.
That is important because that policy provides and the policy specifically says if it is a deficient region and if the person belongs to that deficient region, then he is likely to get it. And the policy doesn't say anything about later on some executive instruction, you say something in 2014, then you don't have a case. He has a meritorious case.
My lords.
Otherwise, he has
I
a
don't
less meritorious case. Okay.
I'll produce it, ma'am.
Next.
Item 89.
89.
Mediation, your lordship is. It is
Not
not
succeeded
yet off. No, there is some success in it. We
So
have
you-
reached to an
is it what
agreement.
type?
Yes, my lord. Beyond 10th.
Okay, learned counsel for the petitioner submit that. Since the mediation is in progress, they need some, how much time?
After 10th, your lordship. It is
After-
next fixed to 10th,
After 10 July?
my lord.
So when do what? After 10 minutes, what is the date?
Your lordship, may keep it to 22nd or 23rd.
Okay, 23rd July. Keep the matter.
Hmm?
23rd?
Parties are all of us there, your lordship,
Okay.
instead of saying petitioner.
Number two and three.
I'm for OP one. All the parties. On the request of both the parties.
All the parties. Three parties are there.
On the request of parties, like the list.
Bas, parties.
Three, two, kai like. On the request of parties, the gala.
All
One to go above, hella the parties have singular, plural, etik to jana aji. Next.
There was an order, protection was there, interim.
Next. Next.
Professional.
Item 91.
91. Yes.
Mate is present. Please, your lordship.
That this adoption center. What is the brief?
Well, in fact, CARA has filed an
Who is
affidavit.
appearing for Kara? Anybody appearing for Kara? You are appearing for Kara, madam? You are, no.
She's assisting me, madam.
Okay.
Both of them assisting me.
She is also assisting you. Yes. Kara, you are. Because Kara has an important role to play here.
But here, as far as this is concerned, CARA.
No.
And CARA filed an affidavit, well, saying to be a compliance affidavit. Well, what?
So this is with respect to the granting aid.
Yes.
Who is appearing for Union of India? Notice any?
Yes. Mr. PK Padia.
Union of India, that's one a great look at them. Repair Karibi New. Any case, Union of India, they are, sir, sorry, please intimate them. This is not done. Every case is here. I am very fed up with the Union of India. The law, order of the law secretary personally present.
So-called compliance affidavit I have filed also.
This is not, the experience is not, I mean, sweet. Every time it is bad experience.
Correct.
मैटर छोटा मैटर तो पार्टी नथिबो तापर जदी पार्टी थिबे आगे हम यूनियन रो हमें इंस्ट्रक्शन आने 4 हफ्ता दियो गला जेछि 4 हफ्ता एली चलियो 2 वर्ष से मैटर नॉन एपीएस फॉर द यूनियन ऑफ इंडिया it is made clear that if the Union of India is not represented in the next date of listing, the Union Law Secretary shall be personally present before this court. Secretary Law and Justice shall be personally present. Union of India. Next.
Item 93. What's the fixing date, my lord?
93.
Nice.
Or date. 16 July.
Opposite party appearance only opinion number 3 is not appearing.
Upon opinion number 3 key.
Opinion number 3 private opposite.
Private opposite.
On the case.
92, your lordship.
अरे आसी नहीं भाई
92.
अपन आसी टिकट
8th of July ଯାଇଛି OP time ନେଇଛନ୍ତି Mr. GD କର time ନେଇଥିଲେ
Without,
Next.
your lordship, without informing me, he has taken time, opposite party.
नहीं से काउंटर पे ଥିଲେ
तो
time
काउंटर पे टाइम नहीं थी
No, your lordship, they have already filed counter. I have already filed
he told me
rejoinder.
that he has
Pleading has already been completed, your lordship.
he told me that he has
Mr. GD करो काउंटर रिजेंडर पे पेश फाइल करছো से एक्स्ट्रा
8 पर पहले
8 July
do one thing intimate him tomorrow I'm free
Yes, your lordship.
tomorrow
item 91 मतलब
ଆପଣ 91 ରେ ଆପଣ ଅଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣ ବେଟର ଆସିଲା ବେଳକୁ କାହିଁ ରହିବେନି ଆପଣ କେହି କାହିଁ ରହୁନାହାନ୍ତି କୋଉ ଜୁନିୟର ଟେ ଦେଲେ କହନ୍ତୁ what is this ଯେତେବେଳେ ମ୍ୟାଟର ଆଉଛି କିଏ ଦେଖାନି ୟୁନିୟନ ଅଫ ଇଣ୍ଡିଆ କାଉନସିଲ ଦେଖାନି
16
okay now you have got this aram se give some water yes you argue
Order sheet ko hai.
Yes.
Lordship, may kindly see the last order. Or 20th of May order.
Yes.
Learned Senior Counsel appearing on behalf of the petitioner submits that though the show cause was issued to Basundhara, which is another NGO engaged in the child care and adoption, the present petitioner standing on similar footing has never received any show cause notice by CARA or any authorities of the state government. Learned Counsel for the state as well as the Learned Counsel for the Union of India are directed to specifically answer to the above allegation made by the Learned Senior Advocate appearing on behalf of the petitioner.
Yes.
Well, this is in the context of the impugned order passed by Lord. Now, my lord, the complaint affidavit is said to have been filed by my lord CARA, to which I have filed my show cause by my reply today, my lord. But that compliance affidavit is not in connection with the impugned my lord order. That is a show cause notice which has been issued to my lord 3 NGOs. And one of the NGOs is the present petitioner.
So you are just interested to know what happened to that Vasundhara.
No. I am only concerned with regard to me, my lord. But
I'm saying for Vasundhara they have not show caused. They have show caused you only.
They have asked show cause notice to Basundhara. That is what, my lord, the CARA in their counter affidavit has annexed. That show cause the counter affidavit which CARA has filed, my lord, it annexes a show cause notice. That show cause notice is to Basundhara, not to me, my lord.
Oh, acha. Wrongly.
Wrongly. And now in the compliance affidavit, they may not file another show cause notice, not show cause notice, asking the state government to issue show cause notice as to why action should not be taken under regulation 25(2) of the regulation, CARA regulation, my lord. But that regulation 25(2) is, my lord, to temporarily suspend or, my lord, withhold the, my lord, recognition granted to an organization.
Yes.
My lord, reply was submitted by, my lord, the present petitioner to that show cause issued by the state government and the pursuant to, my lord, direction given by the CARA. But that show cause, after being considered, my recognition has been extended by another 5 years. So that means that has been lost its force. Lordship just sees regulation 25(2), my lord.
You've quoted?
No, I have not quoted. I'm giving to Lordship.
But 90 se boy.
Yok değil hocam.
Which rule is
25(2), my lord.
Adoption regulation 2017.
এটা রেগুলেশন অলগা নথিব জুভেনাইল জস্টিস কেয়ার এন্ড প্রোটেকশন অ্যাক্ট 2015 তার ଧିରେ ସବୁ ଯାକ ଥିବ।
ये मोटा हुआ है सूत्र ना थी
यादर खाली একটা
yeah you read it I've gone through it just read it.
Regulation 25(2)(I), well, it says suspension or revocation of the recognition of this specialized adoption agency. The state government shall act upon suo motu or on the recommendation of the state adoption resource agency or the authority. Now, authority means CARA. Either suspend or revoke this recognition granted to the specialized adoption agency on any of the grounds specified in sub-regulation 2. The ground they will not seek to exercise or invoke is I, misuse or diversion of adoption fee or grant received from the government for the purposes other than the purposes for which they were received. Now, after that, my lord, when I submitted, the petitioner organization submitted the reply, which I have filed today along with my reply, my lord, then thereafter, my lord, the recognition has been extended till 2027. That means, my lord, this has lost its force. And admittedly, my lord, if your lordship turns to Annexure 3 at page 79,
Yes.
but this is straightway, my lord, a decision taken to not to pay, my lord, the grant. With reference to the subject cited above, I am directed to inform you that the proposal for the continuation of granting aid of Children Home and Special Adoption Agency of Subhadra Mahatab
So
Seva
you
Sadan.
want to say you have not violated 25.
Exactly.
So when you have not violated, where is the question of?
Exactly. And ultimately, my lord, I had paid back 14 lakhs because no grant was released. Thereafter, grant was released for 24, 23, 24, 25. But for no reason, for the previous 4 years, it has been held.
Yes, what is your answer, sir?
My lord, so far as granting is concerned, it is once it is recommended by the state government, we will be released. We have
So
taken
your
specific
state
time.
government is not released.
And,
They have not.
and in this case, to answering, I have not received the so
Then
much
copy then.
filed by my knowledge senior.
Give a copy.
Copy then, no? Copy.
How to copy?
More office copy.
No, ठीक है सुंदर. What my respectful submission as for your lordship said previous order, we have filed.
So you are saying if the state government recommends, you don't have any.
That has been also we have filed an affidavit in that.
So what is it? Where this?
And so far, my learned senior's client depositing the 40 lakhs, it's amount to that admission that they have misappropriated the amount.
Maybe there is a saying you must have heard in Hindi, marta kya na karta. You have heard that?
Then I put the sense in the word, my lord.
They କାମ ଯେତେବେଳେ ପଇସା ମିଳିବ ବୋଲି କହିବ ସେଥିରେ ସେଇଟା ବି ଆପଣ ବୁଝିବା ଦରକାର.
As per your lordship specific query, where you understand that we after verification, your lordship may kindly see my compliance affidavit. Allegation has been made. Your lordship can complaint at page 5.
You have any specific, any inquiry made?
Yes.
Where is the inquiry report?
That annexure R/2, page 5.
Annexure?
R/2, then compliance affidavit dated
It's
1960. Again. That's it. Copy I have.
This is filed by?
By the CARA.
By
central agency, that is.
Sir, ଦୟାକରି ଏଠି counter affidavit ଲେଖୁଛନ୍ତି କିଏ file କଲା ଲେଖିବେନି? Counter affidavit filed by ଫଲାନା ଲେଖିବେ ନା ଆଉ ଖାଲି counter affidavit ଲେଖିଦେଲେ?
Open university we have mentioned.
ଆଉ ଏଟାକୁ ପୁରା bold କରି
Yes.
ଲେଖିବେ ବାକିଟା ଚଳିଲେ ଚଳିବ. This is how.
In the beginning, we have by CARA, my lord. Central.
CARA କେତେ number?
OP number 6. That I mentioned in page 1.
ତାର ଉପରେ ବି ଲେଖିବେ ନା counter affidavit open हो ଆମର
I beg your pardon.
check କରୁନାହାନ୍ତି ଏଟା ସୁପ୍ରିମ କୋର୍ଟ ଭଳିଆ ଆଗ ଲେଖିଯାନ୍ତି ଆଉ ଲେଖିଯାନ୍ତି.
That we have mentioned in
how they do. Yes, go page.
Page 5.
5.
Yes, this inspection has been made pursuant to some allegation has been made from the different child adopted agencies. You'll also may kindly see
Who complained?
that has been mentioned in para 2. You'll also may kindly see. It is in respect of petitioner. A complaint has been received from Mr. L.D. Sahu, Social Activities of Bhubaneswar, had email dated 27 December 2018, alleging misappropriation of fund by the SSA, Subhadra Mahtab Southern Bhubaneswar. Copy G and attached here too. During this inspection, the accounts of SSA were checked by me and found that the allegation made in Mr. SSA were prima facie correct. And apparently, large sum of money has been siphoned from the account of SSA, details of which is given below. This detail has been given 1 A, B, C, D, E, F, and that has been quantified, Your Lordship. And Your Lordship, may kindly say, page 7, para 3, in conclusion. In view of the above, it is clearly established that SSA Subhadra Mahtab Southern Bhubaneswar has been violating the financial norms and has been found prima facie guilty of misappropriation found both the granted received from the corpus fund.
The next one.
The state government is hereby directed to conduct the thorough inquiry, and that is
No, this next part is important. This reply I have given.
The Bhubaneswar seize and disbursement of the granted net of the SSA with immediate effect. I so-called notice must be also be issued to SSA to the regulation 25, regulation 25. Further, the state government must recover the illegal expenditure from the child care corpus fund. And as per part 2.1, I
That
hope.
state government then issued notice?
Yes, madam. That notice answer.
So that is when the notice was not wrong.
20. No, that is, they have admitted that receiving that notice. I have demonstrated this. You'll also make kindly see page 28.
Page 28 of this volume?
Yes, madam. No, 20, so 27, madam. R4.
Yes.
The state government is to the Secretary Subhadra Mahtab Sivasada, so-called notice for illegitimate expenditure of the fund by Basundhara Kotak. This has been wrongly mentioned, madam. And this, my lord, I said, and the so-called, you will also may kindly see, next page is the reply given by my, that on the appeal has been filed, they admitted at page 34, you will also may kindly see.
So you say nigahe galat hai, nisana correct hai.
Yes, sir. Exactly.
Correct.
They have also mentioned in their reply, page 28, you will also may kindly see. In the reference, they have mentioned that 14/1/2019 so-called notice. And also they have annexed this notice in their document.
Yes.
And this fund is coming for the interest and benefit of the child. Yes. Those are destitute and need necessary help from the government.
Yes.
It is not that for the benefit of the concerned organizer.
Unfortunately, that is happening.
It's happening, my lord, no doubt.
Most of the places, the fund mismanagement is very common in those centers. And ultimately, the children are suffering. Because of that.
No, well, there are only about 2-3 organizations in the state of Orissa, my lord.
But have the ଯେମିତି କହନ୍ତିନି କି ଯେ ପରିଷଦ to ପାରିଷଦ ମାନଙ୍କର benefit ବେଶୀ ସେମିତିଆ କଥା ଏଠି ଆଉ.
It sometimes happens, not that it doesn't happen. I can't say it doesn't happen.
ପରିଷଦ ଗୋଟେ ଭଲ purpose ରେ କରାଯାଏ लेकिन ପାରିଷଦ फायदा ବେଶୀ ଉଠାନ୍ତି.
Exactly.
For a good purpose, but the people who are running the show, they are taking advantage of them.
Yes, sometimes they take. I can't say no.
Sometimes, sir, rampant. This is rampant.
No, that is the reason they are all eliminated, my lord. All who have been doing this, my lord, rampantly, they have been eliminated. In the state of Orissa, there are only 3 forms of functioning. And what my learned friend shows, it is not correct. With due respect.
There is an investigation. He has gone into the books of account, everything.
I'm saying
and more importantly, you have also admittedly you have paid
back
back 14 lakh.
I'm going to explain, my lord. That is what I'm going to explain. Lordship, may kindly look at this date. This date is 1/2/2019. And this is to take action under rule regulation 25/2/1. This is at page 27. Though it is written to Subhadra Mahtab Secretary.
That's what I'm saying. Na.
So
maybe wrongly it is written.
It's not wrongly, my lord. It's It is to Secretary Subodha Mahtab.
But inside there is some Vasundhara is there. So
Well, why it is
by
like
mistake they have.
I'm saying, well, my learned friend, I should have gone.
By
but
mistake
little
while
better.
typing it is Vasundhara.
No, no.
Otherwise it is properly.
No, I am not on the, I am there. I am not there at all. Your lordship will see that central government's letter was to be issued to 3 organizations, not one. Vasundhara, present one, and another is from Puri.
Yes.
So I am not there. Well, because of lordship, I just see.
But your name is also there in the inspection.
Yes, agreed. I said that, Mala.
And there is also
Well,
some financial irregularity found.
Well,
in your-
if that
in
is
your
so,
organization.
if that happens, then what is the Mallard punishment prescribed? 25 to Roman I. That says revocation or suspension. So revocation, suspension didn't happen. There are.
You should pat on your back. They have not revoked.
No. Thereafter, then what happens is after giving my reply which I filed today, Malad, in my affidavit today. After my reply, they were satisfied. And on being satisfied, my recognition was extended to 2027.
But what about the irregularity?
It is not irregularity which I have said in my.
But the officer has found out your books of account, everything
But
is
that is
checked and accordingly he has given a report.
But that is the reason he has issued the show cause. I replied the gave me show cause reply.
So now what do you want?
Now I am not here. This is not, lordship may kindly see.
Now what do you want?
Lordship may just see his ballot. This lordship may kindly see this page 27 of the affidavit filed by Mr. Kara vis-a-vis Annex 3 at page 79. But we are deviating from the point.
Let's come to the point.
Yes, point is Annex 3, Malad.
Yes.
Is page 27 in tandem with page 79? No.
In the matter of proposed for continuation of GIS, no, what do you want actually? What is your prayer?
But now, lordship,
Your prayer.
Prayer, Miller, that in fact they have to release Miller the granted for those 4 years. Because
if they don't find the financial transaction is very clean, above board,
I'm showing
without any irregularity, then only they will issue.
I'm showing the lordship
Can't issue for the person.
I'm showing the lordship the counter affidavit.
There is see, sir, it's a genuine purpose. They are releasing public money, taxpayers' money. This is not a freebies.
Sir, document the affidavit, counter affidavit filed by the opposite parties 3 and 5. The counter affidavit filed by opposite parties 3 and 5, Malam. In that counter affidavit, lordship kindly come to page 10.
ରୁହନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣ ଗୋଟେ ଆମେ ସରିନି ଆପଣ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ
ନା ଏଇଟା important.
Annex 3 ଟା ସାରନ୍ତୁ
ଆଜ୍ଞା
Secretary Subodhara Mahtab ଲେଖିଲା in matter of proposal to continuation of GIA for children home blah blah blah
ଆଜ୍ଞା
with reference to the subject cited I am directed to inform you that the proposal for continuation of granting aid in children home and special was not
been recommended.
Not recommended DLPSC which was held on 2/8/2019 under chairmanship of Collector Khordha. The reason are specified below necessary compliance.
Yes.
Institution authority has not refunded the illegal expenditure. So you have refunded now.
Yes. And
the secretary having no control over the activities of the staff working in the said institution as reported in the extract order so. Frequent changes in the staff position. The staffs are resigning from job due to irregularity in monthly payment and non-release of salary in time.
Yes.
In Ayurvedic health and care unit is not permissible inside the CCI in protection of point of view.
Well, action taken immediately, no show cause notice, then reply was given over the page. And so after the reply is given, no answer.
What is your answer? What is your reply?
My reply over the page, that is of course as an opinion. Opinion
reply is different.
ମୁଁ କହିଲା ବେଳେ overlap
ଆପଣ ବସୁନାହାନ୍ତି କଣ ପାଇଁ ଚେୟାର ନାହିଁ କି ସେଠି ବସନ୍ତୁ what is this ସମସ୍ତେ ଛିଡା ହେବେ ରଥଯାତ୍ରା ଚାଲିଛି ଆର୍ଗୁମେଣ୍ଟ କଲା ଲୋକ ଛାଡନ୍ତୁ ମଣ୍ଡେ
ଆଜ୍ଞା
Monday 2 PM ଲଗାଟା Monday I will finish it. I don't want to further test it. 2 PM final also
ଆଉ ଜିନିଷ ଖାଲି ଦେଖେଇବି ମଣ୍ଡେ କେ ରହିଲା ଆଉ ଦେଖେଇବି ଖାଲି
ଦେଖିଦେବି ମଣ୍ଡେରେ ଦେଖିଦେବିନି
ठीक है मंडे
ଭୁଲିଯିବି ନା ସେଦିନ ମଣ୍ଡେରେ ଦେଖିଦେବି ବଢିଆ I'll forget so at that time will show ତାଜା Sir, also please give your on Monday, all the parties should give you written note of submission. Come with the written note of submission. I want to close that on that day.
And state government here has also recommended for release of the head.
Sir, all these things are fine. Recommendation heigala boli apanakara the blameworthiness cannot be just eradicated just like that.
And I would blame ta asila kahingi because of some
Blame aila boli to worthiness aila.
blame asila because got imposter giving a letter.
Imposter
Imposter
imposter ki letter dela sina. But tar inquiry to imposter karini na. Inquiry to proper authority karchi then.
That's right.
How?
That's right.
Next.
I beg your pardon for incarnation not appear in that.
Sir, government, central government council समझनो को जो अपन मार बहुत समय timely आसु ना.
I am asking.
Very sorry to say. Most of the, except Mr. Das, he is very sincere. Next.
Item 93.
93.
I am appearing on behalf of the bank, my lord. I have filed my Vakalatnama on 21st. So
You have
time may be
petitioner.
allowed.
Petitioner panki.
My lord.
Petitioner panki na.
My lord. Regent.
So you want to file your
I have-
counter?
Yes, I have to file the counter.
Okay, land council with the bank, 2 weeks time to file the counter.
3 weeks time.
3 weeks time to file the counter. List the matter on 1st August.
1st August.
Yes.
Okay.
Next.
94.
94. 94. Passover. आज कल Passover हो जाऊँ. 96.
95.
Sorry, 95.
95, my lord, he has taken another loan. His brother has taken another loan and he is the guarantor there and he has mortgaged that same property which is seeking release of that property.
You are for the petitioner?
Excuse me.
You are for the bank?
Yes.
What is the issue? Why have you come? NOC?
NOC one.
You want NOC?
Yes, sir.
Money has been paid.
Housing loan करतला close कर देइछो उधर already देइछे दे.
Close हो गया. So, and you are saying that because the
He has mortgaged that property as a guarantor to a loan obtained by his brother in 25/1/2007.
his brother has mortgaged the property.
No, his brother has taken a loan. He
is a guarantor.
And his brother is elder brother is the guarantor and mortgage his property. That same property which is he is seeking release of that document.
Oh, sure. Then how can you get, sir? If the property is mortgaged by your brother, then how will you get the property?
May not see the
NOC can they देवे
subsequent and second mortgage. That he assigned.
Land council for the bank submits that since the property in question has been brought to the notice of this court, a letter issued by the a confirmation of creating confirmation of creation of second class subsequent equitable mortgage, wherein it has been stated that the petitioner brother has mortgaged the property.
Petitioner has mortgaged.
Sorry, the petitioner has mortgaged the property
As a guarantor.
As a guarantor, in which case?
To the loan obtained by his brother.
To a loan obtained by his brother. Hence, the said property cannot be, the NOC for the said property, sorry, the documents of the said property cannot be released. In view of the above, this court is not inclined to consider the prayer made by the present petition. Accordingly dismissed.
मैंने को prayer 2007
Sir, आपनकर property mortgage केमती देबे आपनको?
नहीं मैंने 2010 रे वो लोन नहीं छी.
आपण केबे लोन नेले is not important.
आपण लोन
the document
आपनको भाई जो
just
लोन
a
नहीं
minute.
आपण guarantor
Sir, just a
रहचंदी
minute.
and given
Let
that
me
property.
explain it. You might have taken loan in 2010 or 12. I don't bother about all this. My question is, when the property in question is further mortgaged by you for another loan taken by your brother where you are the guarantor, how can the property paper will be given back to you, sir? Try to understand that. And then you are just coming just like that for NOC. Accordingly dismissed. Next.
97.
97. I
am the petitioner, your lordship. I have purchased a property in an e-auction. E-auction.
Okay.
My lord, the sale certificate was issued, possession was handed over to me.
Okay.
Before I could utilize the property, the borrower has entered into property forcefully. The bank is not supporting me.
Why?
They are not taking effective step to vacate the person.
You take the help of the police administration.
And
My lordship, I obtained the issue.
Give him the vacant position.
My lordship, ଆମେ ଦେଇ ଦେଇଛୁ 2021 ରୁ ଦେଇ
ହେଲା
ଦେଇଛୁ
ପରେ ଆପଣ ତାପରେ କିଏ ପଶିବ
2024 ରେ ସେ ପଶିଗଲା ସେ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କ କୁ
ଆପଣ କେବେ ପାଇଲେ ପ୍ରପର୍ଟି ପୋଜିସନ କେବେ ନେଲେ
21 ମସିହାରେ
21 ମସିହାରେ ପୋଜିସନ ନେଲେ ଆଉ ଏଇ ଯୋଉ ସୋ କଲ୍ ଯୋଉ ଇଣ୍ଟ୍ରୁଡର ଟା କେବେ ଆସିଲା
intruder ଆସିଲା ମୁଁ effectively I have not given possession. That's the problem. I was given possession sometimes in 23
ପୋଜିସନ
and
given ଯେତେବେଳେ ନେଲେ ପୋଜିସନ ସେତେବେଳେ ତ ଖାଲି ଥିଲା ନା ତାପରେ କିଏ ପଶିବ ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କ କାଇଁ ରେସ୍ପନ୍ସିବଲ୍
now the battery is pending in the DRT. That is there. So now I have come before this honorable court with a prayer. Either the bank should give me a vacant position. Because
DRT ରେ କଣ ଅଛି
DRT ସିଏ ଆସିଛନ୍ତି challenge କରିକି borrower I taken out notice pursuant to lordship.
DRT ରେ ଯାଆନ୍ତୁ ସେଠି ମାଡଦାର ଲାଗନ୍ତୁ ଏଠି କଣ ପାଇଁ ଏଠି ହାଇକୋର୍ଟ ବି ଯିବେ DRT ବି ସବୁ ଫୋରମ
That I have disclosed, my lord. I have not gone. They have gone. Now, DRT.
let you decide in DRT.
Now, my problem is
ଯଦି ଆପଣଙ୍କର କଣ ପାଇଁ ଯାଇଛନ୍ତି
My lordship, the borrower was before the DRT prior to the auction sale. DRT the for redressal of his grievances, he is not pursuing his case, and that case is pending, my lordship. The bank has filed all the objections and everything, and in the meanwhile, there was no stay, and the property was auctioned. Tapare, my lordship, and jo 21 रे my lordship vacant possession ta diya hayଥିଲା, that was on the basis of the collector's order under section 14 of the Surface Act.
So if somebody is coming, intruder is coming, you can take the help of the police.
I have reported, I have gone to the police station. That is Annex 2. What I want is if the that is why I have come before lordship. If the borrower is so interested, I have taken out notice pursuant to lordship direction. I have paid her as a party. Let her pay me money. I don't have any.
So how can I tell the borrower to pay back? The matter is pending before the same issue that is pending before the DRT.
Because she is challenging the auction sale, my lord.
Even if that is ultimately the result is the same. Whether if I pass that, what is the sanctity of that order, the case pending before the DRT? That is gone.
DRT is not proceeding in either way.
It is different thing. Proceeding is a different thing.
But I have given her.
Do one thing. What is the number of DRT? I can pass an order. Keep immediately close.
That will suffice.
The number there. DRT number there.
My lordship, mo pe OA number ta nahi. We were not.
OA number. Because ultimately the issue is the same.
Your lordship, yes. SA number 138 of 2019.
SA number 138 of 2019.
19. Age old matter, though your lordship matter.
Okay, land card for the petitioner submit that. Though the petitioner was handed over a vacant position of land, the purchaser, the loanee.
Auction purchaser. I am the auction purchaser.
The loanee has come.
Loanee has entered into.
The loanee has entered into his premise.
Opposite party number 2.
And opposite number 2. And
my lordship, in the petition he has stated, with permission, my lordship, in the petition he has stated that opposite party number 4 has entered into premises.
4K.
The opposite party.
Opposite party number 2.
4K.
My lordship.
4 are 2. Type of
in the meantime, land council bank submit that the borrower has filed
SA number
being SA number
138 of 2019.
138 of 2019, which is pending before the DRT for final disposal. And considering the pendency of this said case before the DRT for such a long time, there is a confusion over the borrower is unnecessarily creating trouble in the peaceful position of the
She has already
au- au-
entered.
auction process. That's what I'm saying, unnecessary. Peaceful position. Matter. Let the DRT dispose of the above stated essay within a period of 1 month from today. So that the in the meantime, the borrower shall vacate মানে position টা আপনার বলেছি
সে তা পাকড় আছে borrower
the borrower shall vacate the land immediately or else the petitioner is granted liberty to approach the superintendent of police could it
ভুবনেশ্বর স্যার
the DCP Bhubaneswar co area
খন্ডগিরি
okay approach the DCP Bhubaneswar for appropriate action against the borrower and once ଜଣେ ଲୋକ ପିସଫୁଲ ପଜିସନ ଦେଲା ପରେ ଆଉ borrower ସେଠି ପଶିବ ସେଇଟା ତା ବାଟରେ ଯିବ ସେ ଅଲଗା କଥା
sir I am not going further ସିଏ କହୁଛି ଯେ ଆସିକି ତ ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ବାଲା ମତେ ପଜିସନ ଦେଲେ
ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ବାଲା ପଜିସନ ଦେଲେ
I am not going further that is what
bank have already he is action purchase what is
2001 ने दी थी मतलब that may be recorded.
Then comes to the bank also submit that the petition the bank has already handed over the peaceful position to the auction purchaser in the year
2021
On 6/11/2021.
on 6/11/2021. Hence, the bank has now you approach the police. Police will
your lordship directed within 1 month she will vacate or else I will approach the police.
okay. The borrower is directed to vacate within a month. Vacate the position of the property within 1 month from today.
Your lordship directed DRT
Failing which the petitioner to approach the DCP Bhubaneswar for appropriate criminal action. I'm gonna dispose of. I'm disposing.
your lordship you're also simultaneously DRT will dispose of.
DRT to talk, looking at DRT to talk.
Yeah.
In the meantime, DRT is next.
Item 98.
98.
98, may I praise your lordship?
Yeah, submit your lordship that order may be communicated by the registry to the borrower, opposite party number 2. Because refused to receive, I taken out notice, he did not receive the notice. This order may be communicated to at my cost to the opposite party number 2.
I could send.
Sir, because he did not appear.
Bank shall give it.
The lordship has said
The order shall be communicated by the bank to the borrower. है ना? I could will be आप लोगों के बीच में हम क्यों ये
अभी तो आ ही गए.
My lord, I'm appearing for the petitioner. My lord, on the
which matter?
last. My lord, 98. 98, my lord.
98. You are for the petitioner.
Yes, my lord. On behalf of Mr. Dhara. My lord, on the previous occasion, my lord has already issued the notice to the opposite party number 1.
What is the issue? What is the issue here?
My lord, I have no instruction regarding the same. My lord, I have no instruction regarding the same.
No instruction.
No.
Whenever you are mentioning something, you should have at least gone through the file. What is
My
there?
lord, Mr. Dhara is out of the
Dhara-
session, so I don't have the file.
কিন্তু file তো পড়িবে না।
My lord, I don't have, the file has not been handed over to me, so my sincere apology with.
So your sincere apology will have some cost. Because your senior will pay 500 rupees. Your senior will pay.
No, my lord.
No. Order pass করনি এমতি you don't have to pay. Next data কিন্তু সিদ্ধে যাবো আলা
Oh, bless me.
time delay. Next.
Item 99.
that the petitioner's father has died in Keonjhar jail custody.
Jail custody.
Jail custody. Last time you also directed.
Report, sorry, report ଦେଇଛି?
No judicial inquiry has been conducted.
କେମିତି ଆମେ ଜାଣିଲୁ ହେଇଛି ବୋଲି? ମୁଁ last time କିଛି question ପଚାରିଥିଲି.
sir,
What are the
that is the
circular notification
State Council will give-
relating to the issue involved herein governing the field prior to 2012? What are the compensation amount fixed during the year 2010 years? अच्छा NHRC ଯଦି ଦେଇଛି ଗୋଟେ compensation କିମ୍ବା OHRC ଦେଇଛି compensation, should the state government, what is the position? Again the state government should pay, or is it not double
only
payment?
they can recommend.
हाँ recommend କରିଛନ୍ତି ଯଦି state government ଦେଇ ଦେଇଛି, again he is coming to High Court by way of a writ application. So is it not double payment or triple payment? I don't know. Se कौन तमर position कौन अछि government ର? Or any case law on that? I've told you to find a case law.
My lord, according to our honorable High Court, my lord.
ଆଜ୍ଞା ସୁପ୍ରିମ କୋର୍ଟ ଦେଖାନ୍ତୁ, ଅନରେବୁଲ ହାଇକୋର୍ଟ କଥା କୁହନ୍ତୁନି, ଯଦି କେତେ ଅର୍ଡର ପାସ୍ ହଉଛି, ଭେରାଇଟି ଅର୍ଡର ପାସ୍ ହଉଛି, ସେମିତିଆ କହିଲେ ସୁପ୍ରିମ କୋର୍ଟ ଅଲ ଇଣ୍ଡିଆ ଯୋଉଟା ଫଲୋ ହଉଥିବ ସେଟା କୁହନ୍ତୁ ମତେ। ଏଇଟା ତ କେସ୍ ବେସିସ୍ ରେ କୋଉ ହାଇକୋର୍ଟ କଣ ଗୋଟେ ପାସ୍ କରିଦେଲା ଗୋଟେ ଆଉଟ୍ ଅଫ୍ ସିମ୍ପାଥି, ଦ୍ୟାଟ୍ ଡଜଣ୍ଟ ମିନ୍ ଦ୍ୟାଟ୍ ଦେयर ଇଜ ଏ ଲ।
ସୁପ୍ରିମ କୋର୍ଟ ତ ନାହିଁ।
ସୁପ୍ରିମ କୋର୍ଟ ହେଲା, ଦ୍ୟାଟ୍ ଇଜ ଏ ଲ ଅଫ ଦ ଲ୍ୟାଣ୍ଡ। କୋଉ ହାଇକୋର୍ଟ ଆମେ କୋଉ କେସରେ ଦେଖିଲେ ଗୋଟେ ଲୋକଟା ଭେରି ହିଜ କଣ୍ଡିସନ ଇଜ ଭେରି, ଆମେ ପାସ୍ କରୁଛୁ ଅର୍ଡର। ଗୋଟେ ଇଭିନ ଗୋଟେ କେସରେ ସେ ମାଗିଛି 5 lakh, I granted 10 lakh. So that is it law? ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ କହିବ ସେ ତ ମାଗିଥିଲା 5 ଲାખ, କୋର୍ଟ କାହିଁ 10 ଲାख ଦେଲା? ମୁଁ ଭାବିଲି 10 ଲାख ପାଇବା କଥା, କହିଲି ଦେଲି, କାରଣ ଲ। ଆପଣ କହିବେ ନାଇଁ ଆଜ୍ଞା ସେ କୋର୍ଟରେ ତ 5 ଲାख ମାଗିଥିଲା 10 ଲାख ଦେଲା, ଆମେ ଆପଣ ବି ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ, ସବୁ କୋର୍ଟରେ କହିଗଲେ ସେମାନେ କେମିତି ଦେବେ? ବାୟା ଜଜଟା ଦେଇଦେଲା ବୋଲି ଆମେ ଦେବୁ କହିବେନି? ସେମିତିଆ କଥା। ତେଣୁ ସୁପ୍ରିମ କୋର୍ଟ ଦେଖେଇଲେ ଆଟଲିଷ୍ଟ there is a law.
ନେକ୍ସଟ ୱିକ୍ ଆସୁ ମୁଁ ଦେଖିବି।
ଆଜ୍ଞା ଏମିତି କେତେ ୱିକ୍ ଆସୁଥିବ ଆପଣ କେବେ ଦେଖେଇବେନି? ଆପଣ ଲାଷ୍ଟ ଟାଇମ କହିଥିଲି ସେ କଥା,
ଲାଷ୍ଟ ଟାଇମ
ବିଶ୍ୱାସ କରିବେନି।
ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ କାଉନସିଲ କରୁଛି।
ହଁ ଯେ ଆପଣ ଖୋଜିଥିଲେ କଣ ଅସୁବିଧା ହେଇଥିଲା? ମନା ଥିଲା ଥୋଡି।
ଆରେ ଆମକୁ ଦିଟା ପଏଣ୍ଟ ଫର୍ମୁଲେଟ କରିଥିଲି, your lordship are pleased to pass some two points.
I know that.
That point provides para reply I have
This is all time there is a problem actually. So because ବହୁତ ସମୟରେ ଲୋକ ହ୍ୟୁମାନ ରାଇଟ୍ସ କମିଶନ ପଳଉଛନ୍ତି, ଆଉ କୋଉ କମିଶନ ପଳଉଛନ୍ତି, 10ଟା ଅର୍ଡର ପାସ୍ ହେଇଯାଉଛି, ସେଟାକୁ କମ୍ପ୍ଲାଏ କରୁଛି ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ, ଏଗେନ୍ ତାପରେ ହାଇକୋର୍ଟ ପଳେଇ ଆସିବେ ପୁଣି, ଆଉ ସେଠି ପୁଣି 2 ଲାख କି 5 ଲାख ମାଗିବେ, ସେ ଜାଗାରେ ଦେବା କଥା କି ନାହିଁ? That is what I want.
once the compensation is only once paid na.
Once paid ନା? ଆପଣ ପେ ହେଇଯାଇଛି?
No ମୁଁ ଆମକୁ କିଛି paid
ଆପଣ କେବେ ହେଇନି?
ନା, first time.
OHRC ଦେଇନି?
No.
NHRC ଦେଇନି?
No.
OHRC at the whole college there was no foul play, so accordingly they have rejected
They have given a report, not any compensation.
এটা କୋଉ ଇୟର ଏଟା? 2010.
10.
How he died inside? How did he die?
That in the committed suicide matter. Inside the Latin matter. Prior to the incident matter, he is in depressed condition matter. The daughter of the petitioner, who is the daughter of the convict matter, that is the DC matter, again and again approached the jail authorities, the superintendent as well as the other officers, to check his father and to give some medical treatment. But the jail authority has not given any proper treatment to the concerned convict matter. They have alleged regularly to the concerned jail authorities. After the death of that is the deceased my lord, the inquest has been conducted in presence of the executive magistrate, but no judicial inquiry has been conducted in this case, my lord.
Prior to that, there was no concept of judicial inquiry. After 2013, the concept of judicial inquiry came into force, my lord. After the interference of National Human Rights Commission, my lord.
Yes, yes. Justice GP Mathur order.
Yes. I have also that judgment is there, man. That order is there.
Yes. At that time, judicial inquiry was not compulsory. Now it is compulsory after this order.
After
So at
13
that
that-
point of time, it is not there.
But in many cases, the judicial inquiry has been conducted.
Many cases कहीं जाउछंती रूल को जानतु आपण एंती पंचायत होडे आर्गु करंतु आपण कोन कहले से जुडिस after the 5th April 2010 the proceeding at the National Human Rights Commission, it has been stated that if there is any death before the this thing your inside any jail custody, there shall be a compulsory judicial inquiry by a judicial magistrate. That was there in the year 2010. Your death was in
2010, madam.
10 only. After or before? Kebe death la kebe illa?
1/9/2010.
1/9/2010. এটা ହେଇଥିଲା ତାହେଲେ ଏଟା ତ ଆସି ଯାଇଥିଲା already. ଏଟା order ଆସି 5th April ରେ 9 ରେ ହିଁ
1/9/2010, madam.
this order by the Human Rights Commission was already there.
No, your lordship,
This is the order.
what was the governing notification for judicial custody death inquiry before the letter dated 24/2/2014?
Notification କେବେ ଆଇଲା?
13 ରେ ଆସିଛି ଏଟା।
Notification 13.
13 ରେ ଆସିଛି।
ଆପଣ ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ 3 ବର୍ଷ ପରେ
ଏଟା ତ ଆମ notification ଏଟା ହଉଛି center ର ଏଟା।
ସେଣ୍ଟର କାଇଁ କୋଉଠି notification?
ଏଟା after interference of the Hon'Ble National Human Rights Commission.
ଆରେ ବାବା National Human Rights Commission 5 April 2010 ରେ ଦେଲା order. ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ notification କେବେ ଆଇଲା? गवर्नमेंट नोटिफिकेशन केबे अछि? Where is the government notification? You have the document. Government notification केबे आपण त जानथिबे सर? आपण किछि नै खाली आपण compensation दरकार compensation से परसेंटेज केति पाइबे सेडा चिंता बेसी सेडा केति फाळे आपण केति पाइब मिलिया
ମୁଁ ସେ notification ନାହିଁ ଆସୁଛି।
सेगुडा किछि रिसर्च करिवेनी किछि खोलिवेनी किछि करिवेनी दे दे fix the matter on 3rd ଟିକେ ତ रिसर्च करके आसंतु जे मैटर टे अछि जेडा दिस इज you are assisting the court but the assistance is zero. Next.
Item 100.
100. My lord, only I pay 3 days time, my lord. I will file a rejoinder.
Rejoinder?
My lord.
3 days time. Next.
Publish.
101.
Please, Your Lordship.
101.
Your Lordship, this is a matter regarding to grant of compensation under victim compensation scheme 2017.
How you
on
are
the,
a victim?
on the ground that the
Victim for what?
the husband of the petitioner died, and that too by her son, by murder by her son with a crowbar, Your Lordship.
What is it called? Killing the father?
Yes, Your Lordship.
Single word. What single word? Killing the father. What is it called? Choice duji. Fratricide, patricide, matricide, regicide. If you quote right.
Patricide. First one.
Patricide.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Fratricide.
Patricide.
Father तो fratricide.
Patricide.
नहीं. Brother ले fratricide. Fraternity ऐसा नहीं word. सिर्फ fratricide ऐसी. Regicide है ना king. Killing the king is regicide. Matricide mother. आज घुसी गए इसते बोल.
Yes, Your Lordship.
जितने side ऐसी. Homicide बने?
Murder, Your Lordship.
Of whom?
Murder to a human being. Human being.
Human being.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Good.
Your
So
Lordship.
all side are death.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Okay.
Your Lordship, in this matter, they have rejected my claim that the out of 14 witnesses, prosecution witnesses, 11 witnesses have not supported the case of the prosecution, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, on the ground that the victim compensation scheme, Rule 7, Your Lordship, the petitioner is
7C.
Yes, Your Lordship. 7C, but the eligibility criteria in 7, Your Lordship. Rule 7, Your Lordship. Kindly have a glance, Your Lordship.
Page?
Page, Your Lordship.
Page?
Yes, yes. Yes.
এটা কি রখিব? এটা রখিলে জলদি হুঁতানি? এটা গোটে পকেটে রখিলে সিনা কাই পকেটে যাতে দেখা নাই এটা।
Your lordship, page, page.
রখিছ, রখিছ।
No, no, your lordship, that has not been annexed, your lordship. That is a rule, your lordship. That has not been annexed. Your lordship, kindly have glanced to the victim compensation scheme 2017, your lordship. 7, eligibility for compensation. That has not been annexed, your lordship.
So what actually you want to say?
Your lordship, they have rejected on the ground that prosecution witnesses have not supported my case. Whereas I have not been entered as a prosecution witnesses, and as per eligibility for compensation, I have not been debarred, your lordship. And your lordship, on the ground that my appeal has also been rejected, your lordship, on the ground that rule 6H, whereas rule 6H has not at all present in victim compensation scheme, your lordship. Without any ground, your lordship, my prayer has been rejected, your lordship. And as per 357 of CRPC, your lordship, whether he is acquitted or convicted, that does not even affect the grant of compensation, your lordship.
Okay. So you have made party?
Yes, your lordship.
Who are the parties here?
Your lordship, the principal secretary, law department, member secretary, state legal service authority, the secretary, district legal service authority.
Anybody of state legal service appeared?
Lords will appear, my lords.
Government.
For state
Lords,
legal service?
We've also filed the account, your lords.
So what is your reply?
Lords, as far as my learned friend is stating that the rule 6H of the scheme, in fact, my lords, there is no rule 6H, my lord. It's only 6A and B, your lordship. So that one line, that
Yes,
is
your
perhaps a typographical error, your lordship, on that part in the order.
Age achi na nahi?
No, your lordship. Not at
Kahar age?
6H of victim compensation scheme 2017, your lordship.
The scheme age dekhantu na.
Scheme, your lordship, if your lordship,
ଧରିକି ବୁଲିବ ତମେ ଦେଖେଇବନି ତମେ କେସ୍ କରୁଛ ତମେ ପଇସା ପାଇବ ମୁଁ କାଇଁ
2017 ଅଛି।
ଲଗେଇବ ତ ସ୍କିମ୍ ରେ ଫଟୋ କପି ଲଗେଇବା ଅସୁବିଧା କଣ ଅଛି? ସବୁ କଞ୍ଜୁସି ପଇସା ତ ନବ କ୍ଲାଏଣ୍ଟ ଗଦା ଗଦା ଏପଟେ ସ୍କିମ୍ ଟେ ଲଗେଇବା ଅସୁବିଧା ଅଛି?
Your lordship, statutory, lordship,
ନ ନେଇଥିଲେ ବି ଏବେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ପାଇଯିବ 4 ଲକ୍ଷ ପାଇଲା ନା ତମେ ସେଥିରୁ 50 କି 60 ନେଇଯାଇଥିବ ଆଉ ବି ଅଧିକ ଥିବ।
lordship 7, rule 7, your lordship. Eligibility for compensation, your lordship.
କୁହ।
He or she has not been compensated for the loss or injury under any other scheme of the central or state government.
ABC তিনটা আছে।
Yes, your lordship. I am C, 7C. I am reading as a whole, your lordship.
Victim shall cooperate with the police.
Yes, your lordship. Police and prosecution from the stage of investigation till conclusion of trial of the case.
Cooperation issue nahi?
Yes, your lordship. They have not included me as prosecution witnesses. Then how can I be debarred from compensation, your lordship?
What is your answer?
My lords, our answer, as far the order is there, my lords, I have no answer regarding that. But what I find from the petitioner and the counter is, our answer is that, my lord, he is not eligible under Rule 7, your lordship. Because there are three points for eligibility, your lordship. First is that he or she must not have received compensation in any other case. That is applicable here.
But
He has not
received.
He has not received compensation, my lord.
Yes.
Then thereafter, he has to prove point number B, your lordships. If your lordship may take 7B, my lords, he has to prove that loss or injury sustained by the victim have caused substantial loss to the income of the family, making it difficult to live as before without the financial aid, or has affected his or her dignity or personality, or the medical treatment.
କିଏ ଆସିଛି ଏଟା?
Wife.
Wife ଆସିଛି?
Yes, your lordship. Wife is the petitioner, your lordship.
That is the financial loss is there.
And your lordship, they have not reflected a single word about this reasoning in their counter, your lordship. Your lordship, kindly have a glance to the counter, your lordship.
You give a note.
Yes, sir.
Give a note.
Lords, but my only one more submission I'd like to make. Lords, if they are not a witness in the case, your lordship, Lords, will they come under the definition of victim vis-a-vis the act, your lordship, vis-a-vis the rules?
Your lordship, under section 357A of CRPC, your lordship.
It's because that, that-
Okay, we prepare a note.
Yes, sir.
I'm thinking, 1st July for giving a note.
50
final hearing.
Lordship.
Note, ମୁଁ ଶୁଣିଦେଲି ହେଲା ଖାଲି note ଦବ
50
1st July
54
କେବେକୁ
fast କୁ
yes sir
fast
oblige sir
54 ଟା
କଣ ହେଲା
ସେ ଯୋଉ ଟ୍ରକ୍ ଓନର ଯୋଉଟା
ହଁ ଆସିଛନ୍ତି କି
ଆସି
ଆପଣ ଫାଷ୍ଟ ରାଉଣ୍ଡ କେସ୍ ଫାଇଲ କରି ଅଛି
Case-
urgency ଆପଣ ଦେଖା ନାହିଁ
କାଲି କହିଲେ ଆଜି ଆମେ ନେଇ ଆସିଛୁ
ଏବେ ମୁଁ ଶୁଣିବିନି ମୁଁ ଦୁଇଟା ପରେ ଆସିବି
ମାଲ
Item number 1,
dismissed
item number 2,
dismissed
item number 3,
the matter may be placed for final hearing this court goes with the view taken by the learned single judge
item number 4,
the light of the facts and circumstances of the case this court finds no merit in the current petition accordingly dismissed
item number 5,
the petitioner should have reimbursed opposition party number 2 medical bill themselves instead of seeking reimbursement of number 1 who is not obliged to cover his medical expenses. With the respect to the opposite discussion, this court is not inclined to allow the prior petition dismissed.
6,
Dismissed.
seven,
Dismissed.
item 8,
Dismissed.
item 9,
This court is not inclined to quash the award dated 4/7/2014 in PLA case number 43 up to 13, passed by the learned chairman, permanent local Adalat, Balangir, Sonpur, Balangir. Accordingly, the repetition is allowed.
item 10,
The opposite party shall first await the trial in the court of learned special session judge first ADJ Barampur. And after that, be liberty to prefer appeal before the appropriate authority, accordingly allowed.
eleven,
Dismissed.
item 12,
Well, yes. The repetition succeeds, it's allowed.
item 13,
Dismissed.
Item 14,
No merit. Dismissed.
item 15,
The writ petition is allowed.
16,
The writ petition dismissed.
17,
Allowed.
18,
Dismissed.
19,
Dismissed.
item 20,
The writ petition is dismissed. Sorry, the writ petition are dismissed.
21,
Allowed.
22,
Allowed. 'So I have passed certain direction in this thing. In order to ensure safety of the students in primary schools, upper primary schools and high schools, it is ordered that a district education infrastructure safety audit committee has to be formed in each district, headed by district magistrate and collector, along with members like DEO, BEO, executive engineer of works department and or RD, PWD department, executive officer of municipality, NSC, block development officer, and some of the selected members of headmasters, some high schools, and head pandits of some primary schools and upper primary schools. Such committee shall ensure the safety audit of each and every schools of the district and issue safety certificate to the school authority every year in the month of June. The District Education Infrastructure Safety Audit Committee shall meet at least twice a year. The committee will form subcommittee of engineers pertaining to the Department of RD and PWD and ensure safety audit of the school infrastructure, which shall recommend for issuance of safety certificate to the school authority. There shall be a grievance redressal mechanism under the aegis of the District Education Infrastructure Safety Audit Committee at every block level. It is the duty of the school headmaster of every school to report to the concerned BDO regarding unsafe wall and scrub of any school building, and the BDO shall immediately take up the issue before the District Education Infrastructure Safety Audit Committee so that issue can be resolved at the earliest possible. The petitioner is granted 8 lakh ex gratia compensation in addition to 2 lakhs that is granted by the district education officer. So 10 lakh.
item 23,
Dismissed.
'24,
The writ petition is dismissed.
'25,
The writ petition is allowed.
'26,
The writ petition dismissed.
'27,
The court doesn't find any infirmity in the impugn order. Therefore, the present writ petition is devoid of any merit, therefore dismissed.
28,
Allowed.
29,
The writ petition is, writ petitions are dismissed.
30,
Devoid of any merit, dismissed.
31,
The writ petition is dismissed.
32,
Dismissed.
33,
Dismissed.
34,
The writ petition is dismissed.
35,
The writ petition is allowed.
36,
Writ petition dismissed.
37,
The writ petition is dismissed.
38,
Writ petition is dismissed.
39,
The writ petition is allowed.
40,
This court doesn't accede to the submission of the petitioner with respect to the episode's discussion at the cases cited above. This court is not inclined to entertain, when dismissed.
41,
Dismissed.
42,
Dismissed.
43,
In view of the episode is contempt not inclined to entertain the prayer of the petitioner. In fact, the court doesn't find any contempt being made. According the contempt is dropped.
44,
Dismissed.
45,
The criminal division is dismissed.
46,
The writ petition is dismissed.
47,
The court is not inclined to accede to the submission of the petitioner, dismissed.
item 48,
The petition is allowed.
49,
The writ petition is, the criminal division is dismissed.
Item 50.
Allowed.
Passed over matter, item number 54.
For taking up, item 81 is passed over. The counter is not filed, the advocate is not there.
81.
81. Counter file करना so what say inform कर देवे तांको bank को he also other cases अछंती so
So what do you want?
group case 81 first counter file
केबे
से केबे inform करे तांको
जुलाई 15 पर
हाँ?
जुलाई 15 पर पढ़ले से एडवोकेट एंगेज
जुलाई 15 पर
हाँ
ठीक है जुलाई 25 कर दो
हाँ
ठीक है नेक्स्ट
Passed over matter, item 54.
54
Report.
54 what is the matter?
Had given that
election.
Rock,
Why these people name has not been there?
the Rock and Association has not given their name. That's why.
If your association with the name, then
That is the thing. The reasons are there.
why their name has not been given?
Reasons are there. After inquiry,
Hmm.
he has found
Register other relevant paper, it is found that the association has not properly issued show cause notice before cancellation of membership. Further, association has not passed any resolution cancellation of membership of the petitioner. The association has not given adequate opportunity. छाड़ा दो, ये तो ये था. The complainant petition was also forwarded to the president, secretary, association has cited some flimsy reasons. They're all flimsy reasons.
yeah, that's what I was telling you, Lordship.
Then let them participate.
Yes.
I allow them to participate.
Yes.
The petitioners have been unreasonably debarred from participating in the ensuing, what is the election name?
Prajnagar Truck Owner Association.
Brajrajnagar Truck Owners Association, Owners Owners Association. And the this court had asked for a report from the district office, the ADM Jharsuguda, who has submitted a report in response to the order passed by this court on kebe order passed kali na
Kali.
kali ke 24/6/2024, and the said report of the ADM suggests that the petitioner's name have been excluded from the voters list on some flimsy ground. Further, many of the members have, many of the petitioners, some of the petitioners have been dismembered. Dismembered?
The member also voting right.
Voting right taken.
Voting right is taken out.
Not issued any notice. Cancellation of membership कराई
No.
pass any resolution for cancellation, and further the inquiry suggests that the association has not issued any notice or show cause to the members before removing them. Again, the association has not passed any resolution. It para 3 tell. From the above observation, the further the report submits that it believed that the BTOA has unreasonably removed some of the members from the association, which is arbitrary and illegal. the report also suggests that the action taken against the petitioner by the association is appears to be discriminatory and purely based on a pick and choose method. In such view of the matter, this court allows the petitioners to participate in the election and cast their valuable voting right. Hala?
ଆଜି କପିଟା
ଏବେ ସାଙ୍ଗେ ସାଙ୍ଗେ ଦେବି ଏଟା ସାଙ୍ଗେ ସାଙ୍ଗେ ବାହାର କରିଦେବା ହେଲା କେହି ନାହାନ୍ତି ଥିଲେ ବି କାହାକୁ ଡାକିବା ନହେଲେ ହେଲା ରେଡି କରି କାଲି କାଢିକି ଦେଲେ ସେ କାଲି ଇଲେକ୍ସନ ଅଛି Next.
Item 75.
75.
Pursuant to lordship's direction, Lord, by the order dated 1st March 2024, Lordship has directed my lord the bank to fix a date for my lord settlement. Pursuant to lordship's direction dated my lord 1st March 2024, Lordship has directed to fix a date.
Yes.
Fix a date for my lord settlement of the claim of the my lord, at Bhadrak branch. And accordingly, my lord, the bank has intimated to the head of business. Now, my lord, the journal of business has my lord fixed a date, my lord, to 5th July.
5th July.
My lord.
What date for what?
My lord, she is claiming for benefit, service benefits of her deceased husband.
So what is it fixed on this 8th July?
My lord. Lord, she can see the order dated 1/3/2024.
The discussion by Dakichan.
Yes.
Let them discuss.
Yes.
I'm fixing it some other day. After that 5th July.
My lord, only my prayer is, from the petitioner, they have fixed the date 5th July for discussion and settlement.
Anyway, for discussion, settlement,
Right.
if you are not satisfied, you can, I'm just holding it.
No, my prayer is, the lady widow is illiterate, ignorant of law and bank.
So ଆପଣ କାହା ସାଙ୍ଗରେ ଗୋଟେ ଯିବେ ତ?
Exactly.
ଠିକ ଅଛି।
Both the advocates will
Okay,
go.
so Learned Counsel for the Eco Bank submitted a letter stating that the Journal Office Balesa has fixed a date for discussion with the discussion on settlement of terminal benefits of the deceased husband of the present petitioner of the husband of the
Yes, this is the husband.
sorry.
Petitioners, this is husband.
Petitioner, this is husband, sorry. Petitioner, this is husband. And since Learned Counsel for the petitioner submitted that since he's a illiterate and she doesn't understand the nuances of the transaction and all the related facts, he may be permitted to accompany his advocate. ଆପଣ ଯିବେ ଆଉ କି
ସେ ଗଲେ better, କାରଣ both usually in that case.
No, why I will go.
No.
He will come.
ସେ ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ବାଲା
Okay. Yes.
ଆପଣଙ୍କ ସାଙ୍ଗରେ କି ଯୋଉ ଲେଡି ସାଙ୍ଗରେ ଯିବ କି
ନାଇଁ sir,
ଆପଣ ଯିବେ ତ?
petition sir.
ହଁ ତ ନାଁ ଲେଖିବ sir।
Petition advocate.
Petitioner advocate like the say local नियंतु एठु नियंतु जोटु नियंतु advocate company her advocate लिख दे वाला हाँ her advocate and the what's up accordingly list the matter on 15th July.
Fine.
15th July.
They are not given the time, so they are given the date, but no time has been given.
The 3 PM कर दो सिमू कर दो
Yes.
है ना and the let the time for the discussion be fixed at 3 PM
Yes.
on 5/7/2004, since the time has not been specified. Hello?
Yes.
That's the 15th July.
15th July, next date 15th July. Next.
Item 78.
78.
78, if I may please, your lordship. My lord, again to start the matter, the petitioner was initially appointed as constable, my lord.
Constable?
In the CRPF, my lord.
CRPF.
CRPF, my lord. After that, eventually he got a promotion of head constable.
Mm.
Now there was in this 2019 when the petitioner approached this Honorable High Court, because there was a promotion for the post of ASI, my lord. So now, according to the CCR, what they have mentioned that there were two adverse remarks against me back in 2014 and 15. One was satisfactory and another was below good. And the rest of the CCR,
Satisfactory is not adverse remark.
that's what they have said.
Satisfactory can't be an adverse.
And
At best, you can say, okay, when the CCR mark calculation is there, so that's
My lord,
secure less mark.
and for that departmental proceeding initiated against me, my lord, there was a
Departmental proceeding for what?
for that I mean the FIR for which was quashed,
FIR.
my lord, which was quashed, my lord. For that they had an departmental proceeding for which they have stopped one in increment without cumulative effect. And that is when the part they have stated that is a major punishment.
How can that be major punishment? How can that?
They have also given an additional affidavit today also.
Page?
They have given an additional affidavit.
Flag B, my lord.
Flag
Here,
B.
in view of your lordship order,
Flag
I
B.
dated 16/4.
Yes, flag B.
My lord. Paragraph 3 and the annexure are C/8 and C/9.
Yeah, flag B.
Noting is there. my lord.
Before my lord also take that into a glance, my lord may aware of the fact that is an executive instruction.
Got it.
My lord.
Flag B record. Stoppage of one increment with cumulative effect cannot be considered as a major penalty which is wrongly recorded by the opposite party authorities. The stoppage of one increment
Is this was your lordship direction? Paragraph 3, my lord. Stoppage of one increment of 1 year without cumulative effect is a major punishment.
major punishment.
My lord.
Court with
Annexure C by your lordship.
ଦେଖାନ୍ତୁ law
My lord. Annexure C/8 only.
C/8. If your
Stoppage
departmental
of
law
increment.
permits, I have nothing to say. If there is major punishment,
My lord.
but generally it is not.
That is not a
My
that is
lord.
an executive instruction, my lord.
I
That
have
is not
also
that is
taken
contrary to
instruction
the
from them, my lord.
Just you see it.
My lord, I have also taken instruction from them, my lord. It's a administrative decision, my lord. Though there is not such rule. It's a
How can administrative decision go against something?
For that reason, they have filed
This
affidavit.
is something wrong. I thought your instruction, there is some written instruction to that effect.
Yes, my lord. I have for that reason annexed the document.
Where is the document say?
C/8 and C/9.
Page.
Page, my lord. Relevant is my lord.
C/8.
Page 6, my your
What
lordship,
again?
the
Where's
affidavit.
that?
Stoppage of increment.
When post of commander remains unfulfilled, power punishment.
Thereafter C/9, my lord. There are two parts. Major punishment. 1, 2, 3, 4. Clause B. Stoppage of increment is a major punishment. C/9. Appendix C/9.
I don't think. What about cumulative? Cumulative effect.
Cumulative.
এটা নাই না?
ଅଛି।
কাই?
With cumulative effect is a major punishment, without cumulative effect is minor punishment.
এটা with
without mother.
Without the
punishment দিয়েছে, that is without.
This is minor punishment.
The executive instruction cannot, it is purely contrary to the act, my lord.
Exactly. Act cannot say
Act,
that.
of course, supersedes.
Nowhere in, I don't think anywhere in the state or central the service law, this the minor penalty, it a major penalty ki kହୁchu, I don't think.
And my limited submission before lordship is,
Already he got promotion, my lord.
I'm getting there. I'm
Already
getting
got
there, my lord. So back in 2019, even if my lordship may see my prayer, back in 2019, I'm not saying promotion is my right. For consideration of promotion is my right, my lord. That is where I was debarred.
Obviously, consideration is right. Promotion can't be right.
I'm not stating that. Promotion is not a right, but consideration for promotion is a right.
Yes.
But I was debarred from that back in 2019. Only for this major punishment they have stated me. And for that, my prayer also, limited prayer before Lordship is that the promotion shall be done in the lieu of the admitted juniors they have been promoted. To recommend the name of the petitioner to be included in the approved list for consideration of promotion from the date the admitted juniors have been promoted, included in the approval list. In that list, I was not present, my lord. That is my prayer.
Can you show me some your manual where it says that this is a major punishment?
I have annexed.
Forget this
My lord.
executive instruction from your manual. Service departmental service manual must be there. No?
I will take instruction.
So where is it stated that this is
I will take.
because see, in some organizations, even small, there is discipline forces, even the smaller thing can also be treated very seriously. Suppose in Sada organization, take for example, I was conducting a case of one CISF constable from Hyderabad. Here, the standing instruction there was some in the factory where you are not supposed to carry money inside. Right? So you are not supposed to do that. I think this was Visakhapatnam steel plant. So at the gate, you have to, whatever there in your pocket, you have to put in a thali.
Deposit.
That will put and deposit. And when you go out, then we'll take it back. This is standing instruction. And what happens, as there is standing instruction, sometimes sudden checking takes place. So when the sudden checking, the person was found with 2,000 rupees note. At that time, 2,000 rupees was available. There was no ban. So he was found with 2,000 rupees note. Do you know why this is strictly that was there? Because the drivers are allowed to take more number of these iron pillar than that is required. Suppose you are taking 100 iron pillar one truck, so they can put one extra. So that is taken as a serious. Otherwise, Sada organization 2000 पहला हाँ ठीक है जे मो medicine किड़िया पे रखी थी अकाउंट लोग बहाना कर सही बहाना कला सेटा जो मो wife बीमार अच्छी मो गलाले medicine किड़ी की जीवी बोली तो चली ता wife भी बीमार थेला medicine किड़ी की तो authority कहला nothing doing ଆମର strict instruction ଅଛି ତୁ କାହିଁକି ଖାଲି କଲୁନି strict instruction ତ ଧରା ପଡିଲୁ କିଛି ଶୁଣା ଯିବନି ତ ତାକୁ he went to appeal to the DSP CISF DSP को DSP again confirmed it. Then again there is a provision for DIG for DIG regional. He said no तुमको तो dismiss कर देना चाहिए finally dismissed and he was dismissed from job for that small thing. So in discipline process, smaller thing might be a great offense. So you cannot say in other organization, civil organization, this might be different. For this discipline force, this might be different. And then it matter went to High Court. High Court again confirmed the DIG's order. अच्छा हुआ आपको बिल्कुल. Then it came to Supreme Court because Justice Bhan. Justice Bhan was an very emotional man. He said, this man has been without job for the last 12 years fighting case. Nothing, he has nothing. In fact, I was also doing his case totally freely. Then Justice Bhan said, no, this is very disproportionate. Finally, what Supreme Court says, finally everybody has to avoid. And this man was just returned back, reinstated in his post, and he got all this promotional benefit and blah, blah, blah. So then my point is, for disciplinary force, even the small thing also can be a great thing. So that's why you cannot say what is applicable in other civil organization is sent with the defense force or CISF or CRPF or paramilitary force, whatever. So that's why I'm saying, please find out if there is some law that says that, okay, this is also a major penalty, then it is a major penalty. I can't say no. Because court can't.
My lord may have a glance at section 72 of the central CRPF rules 1955, my lord. Section 72 of the CRPF rules 1955.
What is it?
Section 72, withholding of increment. If the increment of a member of the force is withheld, the period for which it is withheld and the reason for withholding it shall be stated in the force orders. Such period shall not exceed this year, 1 year.
1 year. That is the point.
So they have also stated in that additional affidavit, my lord.
What is major and minor?
That is what I'm coming to, your lordship. So what is,
Major?
so what they are stating, my lord, is that in this additional affidavit, in the copy of serial number 7.
Additional affidavit, rule another.
Again. This 27(8) mention करजुंदी CRPF Act rule mention
Let him
करजुंदी.
get this. This rule. Just you show me that if it is not, it is not. Court can't substitute its view because this is this is not.
But executive instruction must not be shown in that.
Kindly, my lord.
That's why I'm asking.
Act and rules
Kindly
might be in
glance
upper hand.
page 8.
Sometimes subordinate legislation also works. It can't say in court.
Kindly have glance page 8.
Page
Page 8 of the affidavit.
appendix C. C9.
Page 8, C9. That here, my lord, major and minor punishment are categorized as under. Major punishment. Last, my lord, just above the minor punishment, stoppage of increment, either without or with,
Settle account.
both are.
That has
Which
not
means, my lord,
that has not been stated in any place.
kindly have stoppage of increment also.
Now-
It means a
now
major
it is
punishment
actually
section.
presumed that way.
My lord,
With or without.
with or without.
No, my lord. So
But
that
that makes
My
a
lord.
difference. They should
My
have
lord.
clearly written here. With or without. With or without makes a lot of difference.
My only written, my lord, stoppage of increment. Your lordship may
Either that should there should
My
be.
this is also that executive
Find-
instruction, my
find
lord.
that, hello?
My-
C by 9 out of that T8.
I'm fixing on 10th.
My-
You find out your clearly.
my lord.
You also find out.
My lord.
Give a note, both of you.
Well, that day may be final date.
Yeah,
Agu-
fine, of course. Just for my clarification, otherwise
My
I
lord,
will
my lord.
finalize today. But
If
why-
possible, also I'll cite some judgments before lordship
if
also.
something can be of your help, should always.
My lord.
Next.
Much obliged.
Item 84.
Kindly, my lord, some order kindly, for that reason I will intimate them.
What?
Regarding this clarification, because only they have this document, administrative
like-
instruction.
Learn concept for the petitioner submit that. The executive instruction, which is at annex C9, C/9, cannot hold the field to hold the field regarding major punishment in case there is
Item 78.
one कितने पेज थे C9
My lord, page 8. Page 8 of the affidavit, my lord.
Additional affidavit.
Flag B.
Land concept of Union of India, Mr. Panda, submit that. Stoppage of one increment with cumulative effect is a major penalty as provided under the serial number 7 of Rule 27A of CRPF Rule 1955. Hello. However, he also brought to the notice of this court regarding the punishment awarded as a result of departmental inquiry, wherein the petitioner was awarded a major punishment as per the manual issued by DIG admin, bracketed ADN, Director General CRPF, letter number SXII 0.01 public 2006 hyphen 09 ADM. In the said executive instruction, the dated nil May 2009, it has been stated that the stoppage of increment is a major punishment. However, on account of the petitioner submit that stoppage of punishment with or without cumulative effect has not been mentioned in the said executive instruction as appended in the counter affidavit.
Additional affidavit.
Additional affidavit by the opposite party. In view of the above, learned counsel for the Union of India is directed to produce the document which clearly establishes that stoppage of increment without cumulative effect is a major punishment. He has to show the rule that governs rules that ratifies that position.
Well, this additional affidavit of C8 and C9, they should not bring it along again because they have already given that.
No, that's why I'm saying
Ace-
rule.
My lord.
Any
Executive instruction must not be the, my lord.
Rule. So some rule. Showing. List the matter. 16 का दो.
10th थिला my lord.
अच्छा 10th.
Little late, 10th.
10th.
बहुत ही late.
Government ଏଇଟା ମାଗିବ ଏଇଟା
ଦିଲ୍ଲୀରୁ ଆଜ୍ଞା ଆଣୁଛନ୍ତି
ଲୋକାଲ ଅଫିସ ତ ଦେବ କଣ
ସେମାନେ ଅଫିସ ପଠାଉଛନ୍ତି ଦିଲ୍ଲୀ
ଦିଲ୍ଲୀ ତ ସବୁ ଦିଲ୍ଲୀରେ ହବ ଆଉ 16th
My lord.
Obliged.
next
Item 84.
Last case नहीं last case.
हैं
Last case नहीं चलेगा.
ଆଉ last case ନାହିଁ ନା ମ୍ୟାଡମ ବହୁତ last case ଅଛି
Ready for
Today, memo of citation.
citation and a written note में ଦେଇଛି ବା.
खाली memo दिया है.
ତ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ କାମ ଏଇଟା କଣ ହିୟରିଂ ହେଇଯାଇଛି ତ
ନା ହବ.
Yes.
ତାହେଲେ ଗୋଟେ କାମ କର let it be heard on second କର second
July.
next
Judgment ର copy.
next copy ଟା ଦେ next
Item 94.
94 password is not who is the other side
The other side is a memo showing, but it's not appearing. Mahapatra.
Vinayaka Mahapatra nine yes
There's an arrest warrant, so I come to, there's an arrest warrant issued by the district forum.
stay to context is the matter 10th of July non appears for the petition
Entry order to continue.
non appears for the opposite party
Opposite.
intimate to continue next
Obliged.
out right
Item number 103.
103
Petitioner challenging the action for not disbursing the compensation.
what kind of
Compensation he was a victim and she lost the FIR under section 341. The next year 1 series page 11.
wait what happened
Well, he's been assaulted by she has been assaulted and FIR has been registered
assaulted by whom
by some antisocials.
what where was the assault
My lord.
where is the assault
My lords, may I pray we are yet to file the counter, my lords. It has come for the first time. But you can grant me only.
okay Lord Council for the street to file the counter within 2 weeks list the matter on 18th July
My lord.
next Next,
Item 105.
105. Mr. Palit. Nadi. Doesn't matter what.
The petitioner, my lords, is a short date chart for your lordship's convenience.
I've also prepared one. Lordship may have a look. This is a composite. Both respondent as well.
Thank you. The petitioner, my lords, is a land oustee, first and foremost.
Lands oustee and the
NTPC.
NTPC project. Okay. District.
Yep.
Denganath.
Hon'Ble. He appeared in the written test in on 10/12/1998. In 99, my lords, there was a gap between appearing in the written test and the my lords and the interview. So on 29/10/1999,
Yeah, I mean, I didn't understand.
the interview was conducted because once the land was acquired, the rehabilitation committee called them and they appeared the interview. And then it was kept pending. So there was then there was supposed to be an interview thereafter. So there was some gap. So 29/10/1999, the petitioner executed a partnership deed with one Mr. Musafir Bhagat. 24/3/2000, the petitioner reconstituted the partnership deed with Musafir Bhagat. 14/5/2001, some work was awarded to that partnership firm and the work completion of the work contract awarded in favor of Musafir Bhagat Malad. The work completion certificate was granted. Then Malad's 19/6/2001, the 9th Rehabilitation Advisory Committee meeting of NTPC took place, wherein the requirement of manpower in the trade of operators, technicians, fitter, electrician under stage 2 vacancy in W3 grade was taken into consideration.
Okay, that was the experience certificate obtained from that again, right? Is that? No.
No, nothing. Then on 1/8/2001, the petitioner dissolved the partnership with Musafir Bhagat. He opted out of the partnership. This date should be important. The opposite parties with ulterior motive to remove the petitioner from their company has never considered the said deed of dissolution of partnership. But eventually, my lords, this partnership was the main reason for my lords removing the my lords petitioner from the 7/8/2001. The rehabilitation
petitioner from where?
From his my lords as a probationer, they terminated him. After 1 year, the appointment was granted. After 1 year, he was supposed to be regularized. They continued it for 1 more year. Then, my lords, when he claimed for regularization, they harked back to the partnership deed and they say that you are
partner.
You are still a partner. While doing so, they have, my lords, deliberately failed to consider the dissolution deed that he was no longer there. The 9th Rehabilitation Advisory Committee issued a letter to the petitioner intimating to appear in the interview to be conducted on 28/8/2001. Prior to the interview also, he has, once he got the call for the interview, he dissolved the partnership and he walked out.
When is the partnership formed dissolved?
Partnership was dissolved on 1st August 2001. His interview date was
how was it dissolved?
By a deed, registered deed.
You have that?
I have filed it. Annexure 7. That's at Annexure 7 page. I've given the page numbers also in my date chart. Each document is page in it. On 7th of August 2021, the 9th Rehabilitation Advisory Committee issued a letter to the petitioner intimating to appear in the interview to be conducted on 28/8 2001. On 1st, I have opted out. 31st August 2001, the petitioner was issued an appointment letter by one of the opposite parties for the post of artisan training. The appointment order clearly mentions that the post is of an artisan trainee with the training period of 1 year, along with a consolidated stipend of 3,000 per month. Further, it states that the petitioner has to be absorbed as artisan trainee in group W3 in the pay scale of 5,000 to 9,500 after completion of the training period. That appointment letter, your lordship would find at annexure 2. Then on 5/9/2001, petitioner entered into a bond with the management of the company. 21/8/2002, an undertaking purportedly signed by the petitioner for clearance of dues. Now, what happened in the interregnum? There was some strike at that period. So, my lords, to resolve the strike, the petitioner, my lords, there was an undertaking purportedly signed by the petitioner for clearance of dues of the workers of Musafir Bhagat, which is at best an admission by the petitioner for his involvement in the said form during the relevant period of 2000-2001 and not as an admission for his involvement in business for any later period, that is after employment under opposite parties, that is page 34.
How can that person was given an undertaking on behalf of the partners from maybe no more a partner?
No, he was no more a partner. The
How
document
how is that undertaking is valid?
my lord, that's more of a request, not even an undertaking, more of a request that was my lord signed. The language also, my lord, your lordship will see it's telltale on the face of it.
Okay.
He has nothing to do, there's no admission, nothing to do.
Okay.
Then 17/9/2002, the petitioner completed his training period of 1 year with the opposite party. 29/10/2002, the letter issued to the petitioner regarding extension of his training.
Basically, because of the your association, the parties now they have
After 1 year, they are raking up the issue. Moment I claim for regularizing of my service, and that's what I storm in a teacup, my lord, a small employee, they have taken his land.
Yes, you did.
ଜମି ନେଇଗଲେ ଗୋଟେ ଛୋଟିଆ ଚାକିରିଟା ଦେଇଥାନ୍ତେ
hyper technical.
ଗୋଟେ ଛୋଟିଆ ଚାକିରିଟା ଦେଇଥାନ୍ତେ ଜମିଟା ନେଇଗଲେ ଛୋଟିଆ ଚାକିରିଟା ଦେଇଥାନ୍ତେ
I think this doesn't require any kind of unnecessary argument. You should try
ଏତେ ବଡ company,
you should try to influence your the client and tell them why this small person will unnecessarily outside.
these are puny employees, they can't fight the mind.
Any argument. I don't think there should be
There are certain points which I'll place, my lord. This is a Shastrai proceeding. Your lordship will kindly appreciate, my lord.
It's a small issue.
This
should be resolved by you.
Rightly, your lordship has picked it.
I don't think it is necessary for an argument to be made.
There are certain factual aspects, my lord.
I have
Disputed
gone through that.
Potential senior advocate will appear for the management.
Is a designated senior person.
I have a background of doing, my lords, free litigation, pro bono. I have a background.
Once sir finishes, my lord, I'll reply in my turn. My lord, in fact, I was
To be very frank, I don't want to hear the matter. You should go and take instruction. Why this person is a poor person?
That could not have been a more noble gesture on the part of your lordship.
Sir, what happened was, my lord,
And in this kind of case, I don't like to hear the matter. This is a small person. I find there is genuineness. He is genuinely a land oustee. Whether
no, my lord, land oustee gives him a right to be considered for a job. No dispute.
Yes.
We considered him for a job.
You considered
Yes.
and he continued.
He qualified, he got the appointment
the
order.
appointment.
The appointment order, my lord, was temporary. This was during the training period. Now, during the training period, my lord, condition precedent prior to joining is he has to execute a bond. Now, he violates the terms of the bond.
What is the terms?
The terms of the bond, my lord, the bond is on your lordship's record, my lord, at Milord,
As the
kindly
people
see
who are
34.
smaller than
No,
they
Milord,
got
kindly,
some,
kindly see
ever-
34.
no,
Kindly,
nothing doing.
kindly
Yes,
see,
yes,
please.
no, tolerate this thing.
Milord,
He has to be taken.
Milord, kindly see the
No, no, no,
language.
no.
Let me place the language. Please, please, Lordship, permit me.
Hyper technicality.
Milord, it is addressed to
For
whom?
our land ousting, I have a lot of sympathy.
Milord, this is not a question of land ousting, Milord. This is not a question of land
Then what is
ousting.
he?
Milord, this,
His land is not.
Milord, may I, Milord?
His land is not taken.
Has been taken, Milord. Milord, the recruitment process was over.
Maybe
Milord, NTPC pointed out that we require more manpower.
Okay.
I will produce those records.
ठीक है.
And we went back to the RPDAC saying gote wait list thila. Amku permit karantu wait list to look over.
Even if that happens, please consider this is a see.
Kindly
you are
see the
a noble
language.
gesture.
I'll just
you are
place
a government of India. I should say
very well,
show
Milord.
some-
But Milord, this is in the
show
domain
some
of
sympathy to the
Milord. This is in the domain of public employment, Milord. I
public-
cannot deviate the rules.
public employment at the same time. See, you don't realize the pain of the people who are just living their the motherland for the purpose.
Very
of
well.
companies
That
and
is
all
why, Milord, we called him for the
That's why-
interview.
That's why you should not argue further.
Milord, kindly see
Stop
that only
argument.
one document.
Stop argument. Just talk to your thing and complete the process.
Milord, he writes
I don't
here.
want any kind of legally this thing.
Milord, kindly see, like, I hereby undertake that I shall disperse the
I
PF
have a
contribution.
fresh undertaking and give it to you. Take a fresh undertaking. This will be better. It's a
Lord,
noble
will-
gesture, and you should also. He will bless you.
Show cause ର ବି reply ଦେଲେନି. Show cause ରେ ପ୍ରଥମେ explain କରିଥାନ୍ତେ, ସେଟା ବି କଲେ।
ଆଉ ଥରେ ଏତେ ଗୋଟେ undertaking ଲେଖି ନେଇଯା.
ମୋତେ detailed instruction ହବାକୁ ପଡେ। ଆପଣ
No,
ଯଦି
you
merit
take
ରେ
instruction.
ଶୁଣିବେ।
I will take instruction. Just tell him. I'm not going to just try to understand.
No, I see the picture, my lord, but unfortunately he has violated the terms he undertook.
Anyway,
ସେ ମୁସାଫିର ଭଗତରେ ଆପଣ ଥିଲେ, ଆପଣ ଛାଡି ସାରିଥିଲେ, ଆପଣ କାହିଁ undertaking ଲେଖିକି ଦଉଥିଲେ?
ଜାଣି ନଥିଲା ଗୋଟେ ଛୋଟ
ଜାଣି ନଥିଲା କେମିତି କହିଲେ ହବ ସାର୍?
ସେ ପାଠ କେତେ ପଢିଛି? କେତେ ପାଠ ପଢିଛି?
ସେ artisan training ହେଇକି ଆସିଛି, ପାଠ ପଢିଛି।
matric pass କଲା
Electrical, artisan training ପଢିକି ଆସିଛି ଆଉ ନହେଲେ training. No, I'm not. If your lordship takes, it's a public employment.
Educated people also.
अच्छा, आजिका date रे problem है
Public employment because he is not asking any favor, sir.
Today's
He is asking in lieu of the land you have taken. ठीक है जी, आपनकर पैकेज रे भी सेटा अछि तेनो
नहीं पैकेज रे अछि एम्प्लॉयमेंट इज नॉट अ गारंटी मिलट एम्प्लॉयमेंट इज नॉट अ गारंटी
लीगली तो अंती
नहीं सेटा सुप्रीम कोर्ट रे दीटा जजमेंट अछि
नॉट मु सुप्रीम कोर्ट काई जीबी कहले
सेटा सतलुज विकास निगम
टू डायरेक्टली भीतर उपस्थांती आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू सुप्रीम कोर्ट
बट मिलट काइंडली सी दैट पेज 34
स्मॉल पर्सन consider him. That's why unnecessary all this legally man he may be a bad case legally, but see otherwise also.
Well, then lordship calls it after 2 weeks. Let me take instructions.
Yeah, take instruction and convince him.
No, just kindly post the matter after 2 weeks. Let me take instructions in the meanwhile. And my lord, I will try and persuade them so that he gives a fresh representation or something.
18 July.
What about
persuade them, please.
18 जुलाई टा आउट के पर हला ता या पूर्वरु या पर 22 तारिख वीक रे
ओके 22 कर दो
22 23 रे
22 2 pm कर छ
जब जेमती इच्छा
22 great just finish it just I'm not
Milord, I will try my best, Milord. I will try my best.
I will succeed.
I hope so.
Will get his bread.
I'll will succeed. I don't want to hear this kind of case.
Fair enough.
They're all small things.
But Milord, no assurance, Milord. I'll try, Milord.
No, I'm not saying you try.
I'll try, Milord. 22 years have gone in the meantime.
Okay. We'll try, otherwise I will have my own.
As your lordship
I know how to do
As your lordship pleases.
Okay, next.
Oblige.
Item number 106.
106.
Petitioner is a retired.
It will be 23rd at 2 p.m.
22nd.
23rd.
23rd.
Tell me. 23rd. 23rd. I'm obliged.
My lord, petitioner is a retired employee of Moirvanch Central Cooperative Bank. He has prayed to for issuance of a direction to the opposite party number 1, Regional Provident Fund Commissioner Keonjhar, and opposite party number 2, CO Moirvanch Central Cooperative Bank, for release of his EPF deposited amount to him and gratuity money. 11 ମସିହାରୁ ସାର୍ ରିଟାୟାର୍ଡ କଲାଣି 31/8/2011 ରୁ he is also heart attack patient.
There are 4 matters. Lordship, these are 4 matters. Main matter is the third matter. Lordship, that is mine. I am the petitioner. Bank is the petitioner. And the connected contempt case is there relating to that case only, because This
Why
is,
this man, sir? The dues has not been given.
no. Actually, he has also said the same thing.
What is
That
the
his case
problem?
is dependent on my, decision on my case. He has said. So my,
In your permit,
Would you-
Your father?
for the provident fund,
Provident
which are
fund.
main contestant, my lord. Well, at 7A proceeding has been stayed. Order of recovery has been, we have recovered the amount, but because of the stay, again we return back. Now, here is a case, my lord, 7A proceeding assessment was done with principal and interest, and my lord, friends clients undertake it, give consented that the principal is concerned, will deposit, but they didn't deposit. But because of the stay,
The
and
poor employee is.
poor employee not getting, or two employees are not running here, my lord, because there is no case. They should deposit, my lord, here in court, my lord, within certain time, because you will also kindly see the page 40.
Just.
Only thing is, page 40, my lord, they have said that to deposit principal, my lord, because the amount, principal means, my lord, the amount. Intervention. ସେଇ ଟାଇପର ଲୋକ ବହୁତ ଲୋକ ପାଉନାହାନ୍ତି ପଇସା।
ଆପଣ ଇଏ ସେ amount deposit
ଆମେ recovery କରିନେଇଥିଲୁ because of the court order again refund କରୁ।
recovery करने से पैसा दे दोनाହାନ୍ତି ୟାଙ୍କୁ।
ପୁଣି deposit କରୁ contempt file କଲେ।
Stay order they were a party when the matter was stayed, and thereafter they have recovered the money.
Stay order से ଆମେ ପାଇ ନଥିଲୁ,
filed
ପାଇଲା ପରେ ପୁଣି refund କରୁ।
and they had to refund the money.
Stay order ଟା ପାଇ
Because stay order ଟା ପାଇଲା ପରେ
ଏତେ କଥା ଛାଡ଼ନ୍ତୁ ଆଉ।
More quiet, I am a very small player. Yeah. Your Lordship also knows about this law because your Lordship had been doing the same thing at Delhi also.
No,
7A order when is passed, there is also a provision for filing a review. And the review has to be disposed of also, either rejecting or accepting. If it is accepted, then 7A order becomes final and it is appellable. It becomes appellable. But if it is rejected, then the appeal will not lie. The matter will be before your honor only, your Lordship only, before this honorable court. Here what has happened, certain things have been recorded in my absence in the 7A order. That is why I had filed the review. Review was supposed to be disposed of and in my favor.
When was the review filed?
Review was filed, Your Honor.
Before the
So before the review authority, the same 7A authority.
I think they have some.
RPFC came here.
Then what happened?
Then they rejected it because they said that it is accepted on the following reasons, on the following clauses, this review is accepted. But thereafter, they rejected it, saying that no, 7A order has been rightly passed, so it cannot be again reviewed. That is why I am before your Lordship.
7A order is rightly passed.
Rightly passed, that's it. So my humble submission is that let it go back to that 7B proceeding, let a time limit be fixed, let it be disposed of.
If they say 7A is rightly passed, then why?
No, rightly passed, they say that my contentions have not been considered. Whatever my contentions have, they have not been considered.
In the review, the review has been rejected.
Rejected.
On merit.
Then why should you go there again?
Review has been rejected, but
then now you file appeal against the review.
Appeal will not lie.
Sorry.
The legal point is that appeal will not
Then
lie.
writ
When
petition.
a review is, this is the writ petition which is.
No, just because the by law 7A order is not challenged. By law 7A order is not challenged. 7A order is appealable. He is not file appeal. He lost his rights. So 7A order, you will have to see the prayer. Just a minute. 7A prayer, only review order. In the writ petition, he has challenged only the review order.
Yes.
And a review before the review authority, he said that we will deposit the admitted amount. That is the contribution of the people which have collected and their share. That is the amount they have to deposit. Page 40 or kindly see. That is in review order. It has been reflected.
How much amount you have to deposit? What is the demanded amount?
Actually, what has happened?
Around 27 lakhs. My lord, that is 27.
My employees, they are not my direct employees. They are the cadre employees, Your Lordship, under different labs.
What is
that was the cause of action, or that was the main contention? That they let the labs be directed to deposit the amount, or we may be directed to collect them from that.
How can they how can once they admitted before the authority that they deposit the amount? No, please.
Let me submitting.
All right, don't.
Sorry. So 7A proceeding, we said that let the employers be parties so that the matter can be decided. Whose contribution is how much, that will be decided, and that will be. If
who are the employers? You are only the employer.
I am the employer. I am the principal employer.
Then
the labs are not their parties, yours. So
why is it necessary?
Again,
you are the principal employer. Then why should
because I don't pay them the salary. I don't pay them the salary. The lamps pay them the salary. They are the
No.
paymasters. That was the
My
entire
lord,
thing.
Peruz, my annexure.
Sorry, sir.
Sorry.
I'm ବ୍ୟସ୍ତ ହଉଛନ୍ତି।
Sorry.
ଜଣେ କହିଲା ବେଳେ
Let him
maintain the
clarify.
decorum of it.
ଆପଣ ବସୁନାହାନ୍ତି ବସନ୍ତୁ।
Maintain the decorum.
ବସନ୍ତୁ।
Sir,
ଆପଣ ସମସ୍ତେ ବସନ୍ତୁ। Everybody should sit. There is a lot of seats available. Please sit. ସମସ୍ତେ ବସନ୍ତୁ।
Your Lordship, this fact is that, sir, Your Lordship, I'll just give you a short note. Richard, you can note, sir.
But you have also filed a joint review.
Yes, yes. Your union and ours, yes. Bank and the
Along,
union.
along with the lamps.
Lamps union, yes, Your Lordship is correct.
What happened?
That
to
has
that?
been rejected.
That was rejected.
Again.
Then against that you have to.
Against that, we have come here. And Your Lordship stayed it, and while staying it also, the land from Mr. Mahanti was there. But after that, they have taken the money from my bank, and again they have refunded on being asked by the. Yes, yes, yes.
So that if you are challenging that review order.
Review rejection.
So what is the review rejection?
Review rejection order, you want to kindly see. Yes, yes. Yes, 36 annex of 4.
36.
Before that, before Your Lordship goes through that.
But this is your application. This is your application. What is the order?
Order is 37. Order is 37. 36 is the communication. 37 is the order.
Yes.
Before that, Your Lordship, before finishing that, Your Lordship, may kindly turn to page 55. Running page 55. That is perhaps the last page of the counter.
Page?
Page 55, internal page 15.
55.
Again, 55.
What is that?
This is the proceeding of the 7B proceeding and the order dated 27/9/2012. The year cites written representations reveal that the review application can be accepted on the basis of two grounds. That A, that the liability for payment of assessed dues in respect of lamps employees had to be borne by concerned lamps who were the actual paymasters. And B, that the assessment has been made for the employees also for the pre-discovery period instead of suo motu waiver. On the above two grounds, the review petition is accepted.
Just
Right. So these are two areas on which the review petition has been accepted here. This is the order of the review RPF Commission. But these two things are found missing in the ultimate order. They have not considered this aspect at all. And your Lordship just has gone through that review of the section order. Completely absent there. My humble submission is that once we find out that there are certain things to be inquired into, it has to be gone to full force. And for the assisting that, for helping the commissioner, we had filed, your Lordship finds at page 34 and 35, the beneficiaries, your Lordship. The clients of from my clients, my counsels, they are also here. Their name is there. Page 34, your Lordship finds name of 35, and page 35, there is the name of 65 persons. So total 100 persons. These are the 100 persons who are identified by the bank. And it is the incumbent on the RPFC to confirm this and what amount will be due from which lands. That is why I was before them as also before this honorable. In the review also, the same thing was asked.
Okay, give a
That
note.
is the only thing.
Give me a note.
So my humble
This is only
suggestion.
this, but give me a note. Give me a good note.
Acha.
This is only list of that. Give me a
How
note.
much distance are you? No, nothing. 3 दिन खंड समझ लो.
You also give me-
Lordship, kindly, one
All of you
clarif-
give me note.
only
I
clarify.
understood the matter, sir. I have note, खाली note दे दो.
ନୋଟଟା ଦେବି क्या वो କହି ନଥିଲେ ଆଜ୍ଞା
हाँ କୁହନ୍ତୁ ନା
हाँ,
ସେଇ କଥା
ठीक है।
କେତେ ଥର
नहीं नहीं
କହିବେ?
ସେ କଥା नहीं ମାନେ here is a case my lord 7A proceedings determination was made with my lord the with interest plus this contribution part
Yes.
and 7A order my learned friend never challenged it appeal for last 15 to 12 years and not also this writ petition.
I have read it,
Yes,
sir.
yes,
How
no
can one
writ
get a
petition he has not challenged. Here also not challenged. Why he has not challenged? Because during the review petition, they have in the review petition they said that we are agreeable to deposit the amount. Only please waive the interest. My lord, in
ठीक
the
है सर, ମୁଁ ବୁଝିଗଲି
Yes,
ଆପଣ note
ଆଜ୍ଞା,
ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
ମୁଁ ପୁରା ବୁଝିଗଲି ଆଉ ମତେ ଆପଣ ବୁଝିବା ଦରକାର ନାହିଁ ଏଇ ସେ କୁହନ୍ତୁ
What my senior submitted, that 7B proceeding once it is, no appeal lines. Your Lordship, may kindly see this.
No. Appeal lies if the 7B is allowed that.
sir I know
Sir,
that.
Appeal line is very much like.
Appeal lies in this sense that this law says that appeal against rejecting not lie. But
Yes.
But it will
7B
consider
says,
to be 7A.
7B says, 7B5 says, appeal will lie as if it is 7A.
7A order.
Seven.
That's what I'm saying.
The statute is very clear.
My lord,
Statute
all
says
the
that.
technicalities will not
But
come
that's-
because
You
in this
give me note.
because when they admit to pay the amount and now
Sir, I am see writ petition is what writ petition is meant for that only.
Yes.
I am not going to technically these are all it shoot footer छोट छोट चीजें
ଚକାତେ ମିଳୁନି।
that's what I am saying you should
ୟାଙ୍କର ଦିଦି ଯାଉ
ଆପଣ ଦେଇ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣ note ଦେ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ pass
My matter is 106. Is a separate matter, my lord. 106.
ସେଇ same
The beneficiary
କଥା
of-
ଆଉ separate matter କଣ
Beneficiary.
beneficiary
ସେଇ କଥା ଆଉ।
ପଇସା ଦେଲେ ତ
ହଁ,
ପାଇବେ ଆପଣ।
ହଁ, ହଁ।
I mean, beneficiaries, we have filed a case, but as this case is not disposed of, not depositing, therefore we are
sir
not.
ବୁଝିଲି sir ସେଇଟା ସବୁ ସେଇ ତ କଥା
Review ରେ ସେଇ beneficiary ଆମ ସାଙ୍ଗରେ
ସେଥିପାଇଁ ତ
ମିଶିକି
I am
file କରିଛନ୍ତି।
closing it I don't want to delay
Yes.
further
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
that's why I am closing
Yes.
without wasting unnecessary
Sir, all cases. my lord.
all cases
କିଛି ନାହିଁ।
closed together I'll by Monday I'll
One
tell
case,
you.
your lord, because of content matter, we have complied, we have deposited the amount.
Sir, contempt ଟାକୁ sir ବନ୍ଦ କରିଦେବେ କାହିଁକି contempt
Yes.
ସେ already they have already
all
said.
contempt matter are dropped
Contempt
like
matter-
that. No contempt lies dropped
ହଁ, drop them.
next
My appearance in the content will not.
ଅଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣ sir
ବେଳେ ବେଳେ ମୋଟି ହଉନି।
ଆମେ ତ କହିପାରିବୁନି କୋଉଟା
ଆପଣ କାଗଜ ଦେଇ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ
ହଁ।
these are new people they may not be looking so give some okay next ହଁ
My lord, only 107.
ମୁଁ ସାର୍ ଟିକେ
ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ନୋଟ୍ ଦେଇଦେବେ
ମୁଁ ଫ୍ରାଇଡେ
ନୋଟ୍ ପାଇଁ ମୁଁ ରଖିଛି କେବେ
ଫ୍ରାଇଡେ
ମଣ୍ଡେ ଦେଇଦେଉଛି
Monday.
ମଣ୍ଡେ ଦେଇଦେଉଛି again I am listing it for note only
ନାଇଁ
note ପାଇଁ list
ଆଜ୍ଞା ଆଜ୍ଞା
next ଆପଣ ମାନେ ବି ସବୁ ଦେଇଦେବେ
ଆଜ୍ଞା ମୁଁ ଦେଇଦେବି।
My lord,
ପ୍ରପରଲି ଦେବେ ଆଉ ଏମିତି ଏମିତି ଆର୍ଗ୍ୟୁ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ସେମିତିଆ ନୋଟ୍ ବନେଇବେନି
ଛୋଟିଆ
ପୁରା ମୁଁ ଯେମିତି ଲେଖିପାରିବି ସେମିତିଆ ନୋଟ୍
ଆଜ୍ଞା ଠିକ ଅଛି।
next
107.
in this
107
matter, I am for the petitioner, my lord. It is against 138 proceeding, and the compromise is going on.
Going on.
Yes, I have taken consent that
so you want time for that time
2 weeks time.
on the request joint request of the parties this court grants कितने 2 weeks 1
weeks.
month 4 weeks
Yes.
4 weeks time since they are embarking on a compromise list the matter on 25th July. Next.
108. I pray for my lord. Because
108. Okay, list the matter. 23rd July. 109.
109, my lord, your lordship admitted the revision, my lord, on 24/4/2024, my lord, and granted bail, my dear lord.
Huh?
My lord admitted the revision on
Admit
24th.
the college. Tapre.
We are intimated to law and advocate with the court, my lord, to apply the deposition copies, my lord, for the sake of argument.
ଆପଣ କଣ ଚାହୁଁଛନ୍ତି
Deposition ପାଇଁ ମଗେଇଛୁ 2 weeks after us.
ମଗେଇଛନ୍ତି ସେ ତ କହିବେ 2 weeks time चाहिए खत्म okay deposition request for 2 weeks time since he has asked for the deposition copies from the court below. Okay, 2 weeks time granted. That's the matter. 29th July. ତାପରେ ହେଇଗଲା exercise ହେଇଗଲା ହଉ
ସକାଳ ଟାଇମିଂ
ଏଇଟା ଗୋଟେ ନୂଆ ଡକୁମେଣ୍ଟ ଗୁଡା